Hi, welcome to Blackwater, Good Friends Talking About Our Stories. I'm so excited to be back here, and I think you're excited to be back too. Check under your chair, there might be a surprise. There isn't, because I haven't been to your home, audience member. But there could have been. That's it, that's my intro.
And is it my turn now?
If you want it to be.
Whoa, there's nothing under my chair, I checked. We're going to dive into some announcements so I can play some good D&D with my friends. We are acknowledging that we are streaming tonight from the traditional, ancestral, and unceded territories of the Coast Salish, Stolo, Semiahmoo, Kwantlen, Tsawwassen, and Musqueam First Nations. While our characters play in a world that Tim has created, we are honored to live, work, and ultimately play on these lands tonight. Adam is away as he is out sick this evening, but I have a very exciting announcement. It has been a long time coming, and folks I know in the community have been asking about this, and we asked, so we are very excited to announce that Kel will be joining us till the end of the campaign. Sorry.
Tim's good at TPK us.
I missed the last episode. No, I'm just kidding. No, Kel, it's been such a joy to have you with us at the table.
It's my favorite thing to do every week. Sorry I'm not very good at it, but I'm getting better.
No, you're so good.
I was actually going to say you're getting worse.
I agree.
It was good when you didn't know what you were doing. Much more entertaining.
She'll be out D&Ding us very, very soon. So we're so excited to have Kel join us at the table. Such a talented performer and just a wonderful human being. So thanks for being here, Kel. Yay.
No, you.
If you love this campaign as much as we do and you want to get caught up, you can find all of the Best Wishes campaign over on the Blackwater D&D YouTube page. Campaign 2 drops on Fridays at noon over on YouTube, with podcast episodes from the previous week dropping on Mondays at noon. You can type !YouTube to find our channel links. Also, please come hang out with us on Wednesdays. We do the Wayback Machine on Wednesdays. We've been having some wonderful time meeting some great new folks who've raided in, and a bunch of new communities have come by to say hi. So thank you so much. I believe we're on episode 18 this week. So we're back in the desert. We just rescued Macria, the summit, away from Voltus in the last episode, which was wild. The guy who followed Gideon with the weird little ponytail. So we are on our way back. It's very exciting. So I really love being there. You can come hang out right here, 8 p.m. Pacific, on twitch.tv/BlackwaterDnD. We want to give a big thank you to our Techwater just aficionado, Tech Director oh my God.
Detector.
Extraordinaire Chantel in the booth this evening.
They can detect.
The detector.
We also have Eric Johnson in the studio tonight.
Master of design.
We are all caught up on the podcast, Jess. Where can folks find more about?
Well, if you like what we do and you want to find more of it, you can go check out our Patreon. We post exclusive content there. After we record an episode of this, we record a Chatwater, which is like a debrief show where we talk about what happened and lore and theories and all this other cool stuff, and just yap about fun, exciting things that we can't always yap about during the actual episode. You get early access to content. You can link your Discord account to get access to the Patreon's only Discord channel, where we drop a lot of cool out-of-context stuff. What?
I said it was so sick to be able to come to the Patreon Discord. It's a fun place.
It's a fun place.
It's the only place on our Discord I spend any time. Well, that is the
second happiest place on earth.
Second happiest.
I won't say what the first
We
is.
can't. We legally are not allowed to say what the happiest place is.
Saying what the
It's a super fun place. Go check it out. You can type !Patreon in the chat to learn more about that. And back over to you, Anne.
Thanks, Jess. Also, for everyone at the Lore Gremlins tier, our newest tier on the Blackwater D&D Patreon, the first episode of Lore Gremlins will be dropping this Wednesday. So thank you Lore Gems for our Lore Gremlins. Lore Gems with M. It will be filmed from my current apartment that I'm living in, because you all saw that my bathroom ceiling collapsed a couple weeks ago. Yes. Fun. It's really fun.
Super fun.
Super fun. You guys had a
Super fun.
Tim and I have had a a really fun last 2 weeks. I'll put it that.
I've always wondered what it would look like, and now I know.
Yeah.
That reminds me of the time when I was 11 and I dropped a piano on my foot and it absolutely shattered most of the bones in my foot. And
was that a fun time for you?
No, but I'm getting
I'm just shocked you could lift a piano at that.
Well, we were. It was an upright piano and it got stuck and it tipped and I was behind it.
Oh,
and I jumped out of the way, but I didn't get all of me out of the way. And I hobbled to the phone because it was just a bunch of young kids. I hobbled to the phone and I called my parents. I called my parents and I said, my dad picked up the phone and I said, Dad, I've just dropped a piano on my foot. It's like already bigger than my shoe. I'd taken my shoe off. It looked like a fucking massive turnip. And I called him and was like, my foot's already bigger than my shoe. I need you to come get me. And the first thing out of his mouth was, what sound did the piano make when it hit the ground? And I replied, put Mom on the phone, please. I'm done with you.
That felt like
I talked to Mom now.
beginning of a Norm Macdonald bit. Yeah. I was like, oh, this is a Norm Macdonald joke.
Yeah.
No, what sound did it make? I've never let him forget it. Most uncaring, responsive of father
Well,
I've
you
ever
needed
heard.
to know if he called it.
How did you get the piano keys of your team?
So please come hang out with us on Patreon. You can type !Patreon in the chat to find all those details. I'm also really excited because we are announcing some brand new content that's going to be
Sick.
coming to you here on the Blackwater channel starting November and then moving into December. So we will be taking a brief hiatus from main campaign, which coincides well with Adam's trip to Australia that happens every year. For November, we are partnering with the wonderful folks over.
Put in Australia. Real
Even though he's never been to prison, they still have to do a parole thing every year.
Yeah, it's like their version of civic service.
Okay, please let me get through the sponsored content. We are partnering with the wonderful folks over at Bookworm Games to bring you a brand new 4-part miniseries using the incredible Powered by the Apocalypse System, Inc. by Snowbright Studios. Inc. is a wonderful game that explores where your characters go when they die as they navigate purgatory of the beyond, stuck without being able to move on to any form of enjoyable afterlife. I am also thrilled to say that I will be GMing this series, and this will be part of the God Killer. What is going on right now?
Nothing. I thought of a really
the
funny
bits
joke that I
inside.
don't think can be an outside joke.
No, it can't.
And I had to physically
You've got
restrain
4
myself.
seconds.
Guys, we have so many more announcements to go through.
I did the
Please.
responsible thing, which was not say it. Now
Yeah,
you're
but
punishing
you
me
did
for
it in a
I'm
very
not-
You held your
way.
breath like a kid.
Please
Otherwise,
let
I would have said the joke.
Please let me say the rest of this. This series is going to be part of the God Killer canon, and I'm very excited to welcome the rest of the table to the God Killer world that we play in. Same timeline, different era of the story. So I'm very, very excited to play this game. I've had this game on my shelf for a couple years now. We will also be having giveaways for Inc. itself, the game that we'll be able to send to you. Please come check it out. It's going to be on for all of November, and there will be more info to come on that. We also have some wonderful December content that is going to be winter themed, but we will be announcing that very soon. So I'm going to be in the GM seat for a while. So it's going to be great. Which brings us to our please let me get through the rest of this, but that's actually probably a good energy to bring into this because our episode sponsor of the week is our incredible friends over at Orc.Style.
Yes.
Orc.Style is celebrating 6 years of providing the world's bestest Orc tusks and merchandise with its annual Orktoberfest sale. The Blackwater fans are getting a special deal and early access to Orktoberfest using the code BWDND 2025. I'll pop that code in the chat right now. Or you can go visit orc.style/BlackwaterDnD. You can save 20% off on any Orc.Style chompers or tusks, their magnetic cosplay horns and ears that go on hats or wigs, and all adult toys are also
site-wide?
Yes, it is. It is site-wide, which is including custom toys.
Website is
Really?
18 plus.
It is an 18 plus website.
Make sure you're alone.
October.
Make sure you're 18 or higher.
Yes. So with
Not
all
just
things
alone.
adventurous, proceed at your own risk. So it's very exciting. If this has been something that you've wanted to do, now, my friends, is the time. Chompers Orc tusks make the perfect Halloween costume accessory and are infinitely remoldable to fit your teeth and comfortable for long wear for all of your cosplays. They have 7 different models, so you can make your Orc Sona unique to you. They've also updated the website with all of the lore for the Sparkle Orc universe, including history, character backgrounds, classes, and stat blocks. They're working on getting the game ready to release. It's all in prep, and it will be be released in November, which comes with their tabletop miniatures. So we were very excited to get a full set of the early tabletop miniatures. They're so small, but I will post pictures of them in the Discord. Given to us by our friend Aaron, who is the owner of Orc.Style. And they also have a new system of clickable holographic hex mat tiles that you can use for terrain for the game itself. The deal ends November 1st and can't be combined with other discounts or offers, so go check it out right now to unleash the monster inside of you. And again, a kind reminder as you're perusing the website that it is an 18 plus website.
Right there on the front page.
It's right there on the front page. You have to click the thing before you go in, so adventure at your own risk. So, Tim, we're going to need to switch spots.
I'm so glad that
Tim,
the 18
we're gonna need to
plus
switch spots.
websites don't make you put your age in anymore. Like,
Yeah.
Like
because
what year you were born?
yeah, because that
Start
just makes me
scrolling
feel
pretty
old.
far.
Yeah.
I like it. Just say yes, I'm 18. I don't have to scroll down and be like, holy.
Oh, so nice to be back in the DM seat. So to celebrate, as we always do, we will be playing a wonderful game to celebrate the folks over at Orc.Style. Kel, welcome to the Orc.Style saga.
Oh, trust me, Tim has been showing me.
Oh, he has been showing you good. So we are going to play a little game that's a legally distinct version of Taboo. Absolutely legally
I
distinct.
feel like it's less
entirely.
legally distinct when you say.
No, whatever.
I think what
It's
you meant
fine.
to say was this is a game that is legally distinct from a game that might be called Taboo.
That may or may not be called Taboo, which I am calling Orclod. Each player
Orcu.
has a small piece of paper in front of you that has a word on the top written in capital letters. There are also 5 or 6 words below. Your job is to get the rest of the players at the table to say the phrase
Okay.
at the top without saying any of the phrases below. If you say the phrase below, you must immediately put your card down and pass to the next player, and you can return again. Your goal is to get all 5 of you to have all of the words correctly identified in 3 minutes.
Okay, I'm so confused what we're doing.
We're playing a legally distinct version of the game.
I've never played the game that we're not allowed to talk
Okay,
about.
so you want us to guess the word at the top,
Yeah.
but you can't use the words that are listed below it.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like heads up, but there are words that you can.
You don't hold it up.
You don't hold it up.
Okay, put it on my forehead.
No.
All right, I got it now.
Okay, so oh my gosh, this timer's already started.
Who goes first?
So we're gonna start.
Oh no.
I can look now?
You
No.
guys can look. I'm gonna give you 5 seconds here to look at this, and we are gonna start with. I'm gonna roll. I am gonna roll a d6, and whoever is the number
yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
We are gonna start with Sean.
Yeah, amazing.
And ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, you're feral.
Wild.
It's a thing you do when you're like time to get nasty and small.
Buck
and
wild.
Gross, kinda. It is,
Buck nasty.
No, lose both those words. It's a way of being,
Wild
and it's named
at heart.
after Lil Green Fuckers.
Wild goblin. Goblin.
Alien
Goblin mode?
style?
Yes, go.
Okay, next, Jess, you go.
Alien style.
Okay. Okay. You're
Say a word. Say a word.
You made people. You made people.
Woman.
And you made people. You're a masculine type of person who made people. And you're
Daddy.
in the
God.
subsurface.
Arnold
You're in the
Schwarzenegger
subsurface.
in the movie.
Devil.
Subsurface.
Dirty daddy,
What?
sub daddy.
Daddy.
You're getting there. You're in the
Sub-
Or daddy.
subsurface. You're doing
Mudfather.
West.
Dwarf.
West.
You're a dwarf.
Mudfather.
West. Close. You're
Mud
close.
daddy.
A mud
Dirt
dwarf.
daddy. Dirty daddy.
What? Subsurface. Down.
Deep,
Underground.
down,
deep
Underground.
style.
In
Hell.
what kind of a fantasy
Hell,
setting?
daddy.
Underground
Dwarf.
in the
A
subsurface.
dwarven.
What do you call that place?
Dwarven.
No, a place under
A mine?
Underground.
a place.
Mine. A mine.
Oh, what is that? What
Mine
is the-
daddy.
A
Mine
bunch of
shaft?
connected rooms similar to that. That you move
Subterranean?
through slowly. Maybe killing one monster
Dungeon
at a
daddy.
time.
A dungeon daddy.
Okay. Blanktober.
Fucktober.
No, well, we are celebrating.
Orktober.
So,
Orktober.
yeah, and then that's the first word. Second word is food. You cast.
Fishing?
Orc fishing?
Orc fishing.
What food do you
Orc bait.
cast?
Cat?
Yeah.
Orc bait? Okay. All right. At the end of the shaft is the.
Tip.
There we go. And the flesh of an animal that we
Meat.
like to eat.
Fur.
Yeah.
Meat?
And.
Head meat.
Meat?
Meathead.
Meathead.
Thank you.
Head meat.
I can't guess my own one.
Head.
Sequins.
Like sparkles?
Yeah!
Damn.
Well
Oh!
done, guys. That's all of them. Yay.
Whoa.
Oh my god, that was fun.
done.
I
had-
got very into it, and I was
Do
just
more of that.
screaming.
It was perfect.
You had
I got-
52
Is it
seconds, so you managed to do
Fucktober?
it in 2 minutes.
I got 3 of the
I was
4.
like, Blanktober. Fucked over.
So
I got
Did none of the
say
work, took all of the glory.
A huge thank you to the wonderful folks over at Orc.Style for sponsoring it. There will be another Orc.Style sponsorship in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
So your butts for
So far.
Gotta be honest, I fucking love Orc.Style.
Me
You should
too.
check out the website, and it might awaken something.
If you're 18 or over
You know,
and alone.
Party box.
Or with a
Or-
special friend.
Party games.
Also,
Or not some
the
special
wonderful
friend, like, just
owner
whoever.
of Orc.Style and I have been talking, and I'll say it because I can, about some Blackwater D&D shirts as a partnership shirt with them. And I know y'all have been asking
Touch
for
the goo is
Yes,
gonna take on
I have-
a new.
Also, can we tell them what we did yesterday?
Yes, absolutely.
We
can.
did a very fun photo shoot yesterday.
Yes, we did. It was so
And we're
lovely.
gonna do what? There you go.
Oh, yes.
That's
Maybe,
the biggest spoiler
maybe
you
we'll
can get.
post one in the
Discord
patrons
chat,
only
maybe.
Discord,
Maybe.
The patrons.
and maybe the patrons.
But
will
we'll
see
post
them
it when
as
this
well.
episode comes out, unlike we usually do with no context.
Yes, we'll post them tomorrow. So we want to say a huge thank you to the wonderful Lauren Gray. If you were in tune with our socials yesterday, you might have seen some little BTS content from the photo shoot itself. It was very fun. So very excited. A new look for us at Blackwater. So we've gone editorial, and it's great. So that's it. Grab your tissues, grab your spider milk, grab your jorts, and your best friends, whether you're in with us tonight or you've been with us for ages. Thank you so much for your support. It is through community that we make amazing things happen. We love you immensely, and thank you so much for joining us. We hope you feel welcome at our table. You are super, super, super welcome here. And I said that twice because my brain is full of holes. Chantel, roll the roll the
All right. So, for those of you just joining us tonight, last week, Best Wishes had their exploration of Hammerhill interrupted by Thistle landing outside of the fortress in a smoking crater. After going toe-to-toe with Iggy champion, Kel Merrywood, wielding a concussive axe, he was nearly killed as Iggy lightning stag avatar went to deal the final blow, only to send him crashing through alternate realities. Luckily, they were able to revive him and brought him up to speed on their journey so far. They proceeded to travel into the keep at Hammerhill, discovering dozens and dozens of jars containing the souls of the former residents who, with the help of the wizard Duvia, managed to save themselves from being mutated by the tainted waters of Hammerhill. They proceeded down into the cellar, but midway down the stairs, Esper was possessed by the soul of Duvia. Who are you? How do you know my name?
Well, we are Best Wishes. We're an adventuring party, and
She's speaking out loud, right?
Oh, yeah.
Mads and Ulrich sent us down here.
Really?
Yeah.
Are they all right?
Well, they're in jars upstairs.
Still.
Yeah, we're like it's been like 500 years at least.
Right. I'd been trying to keep track of time as best I could, but I sort of lost it at some point.
Where were you before you were in our friend? Also
I
in a
was
jar.
Where your friend is now.
And then Mike Shy's eyes immediately look over to the jar because like
Yeah, it's downstairs.
downstairs.
Oh, okay.
She kind of like gestures downstairs, and you see kind of on a cabinet. As you kind of look under, you can see on a cabinet.
Could you?
In behind, kind of like a locked.
And I kind of look at her and look at everyone else. Like Shy is trying not to panic.
Could you reverse the switch? Not like.
I
Yeah.
could.
All right.
When the
Perfect.
time is right.
Yes, that's fine. It's fine. You can use his body for
He's
a while.
safe in there.
That's good.
He's not gonna
Can you
like
keep his
that.
body safe?
Yeah, of course.
All right.
Of course.
Perfect.
I mean, he feels strong.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Kite?
What is he experiencing right now? Is he aware that he's in the jar? All right.
He can see out. And
Oh,
he
he's-
can see what's happening.
Where's the jar?
It's down here.
Can we keep the jar, seeing it's our friend in there?
Of course.
All right, perfect.
course.
Okay, I'll hold on to the jar.
All right, she comes down and
We're gonna have a quick little meeting upstairs,
Okay.
and then we'll come right back to you.
Right.
All right. Perfect.
You see when she goes over to get the jar, she like reaches behind the cabinet and you can see she like unlocks like a little compartment where there's a key and she opens up the thing and the jar that's in there.
Can you relay with the
Oh,
interior?
let's just whisper.
Can I like I've got the jar.
Yeah, it's like a little kind of round bottom.
Can I
glass jar.
hold it? I'm like,
Kind of crystal.
can he hear me?
You just see kind of like a swirling sort
Can
of
you talk to
bluish
him?
mist.
Oi,
Swirl one time
bro.
for yes. Swirl
Yeah,
two
you
times for
see
no.
kind of the face of Esper kind of inside. Yeah,
You good?
I mean, I'm fucking missed.
That's a great ass bird.
Okay, yeah. No, he's good.
All right. So wait. This is what. Listen. Everyone, gather around.
Yes.
Okay.
We're like that.
You see Duvia's like looking at all the knives.
All right. Perfect. That's
I'm keeping half an eye on Duvia.
There's the pants.
This could be really good,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
The curse of Esper might not be attached to Esper. It might be attached to the body. So if we find a new body for Esper, she doesn't know that she's not going to be around for much longer. She
As a
might just
person?
disappear.
Duvia,
Shy, take your pick.
can you,
Find a cute body.
how many centuries have you been in that jar again? Could you show me using your hand? Count them on your fingers. Are they ghosty?
No, they are not.
Fuck. That's not what we wanted. Because we could have just got him a new body.
Well, we kind of knew that
Is the
already 'cause
jar
it's attached
ghost?
to his soul.
It's like that ethereal kind
No, I know,
of blue,
but is
all
the-
of
is
no,
the- is the
jar
jar-
is solid. The jar is the jar ghost.
My ghost.
Have we turned the jar into a ghost?
Fucking ghost cork, bro.
The cork is just a gun.
But we knew that already because it, like, when he dies,
Yeah.
it's his soul, right? And like he comes back in pieces. So
Oh, I just thought
It was
maybe.
worth a shot.
Yeah, we get him a new body. She doesn't know that she's going to disappear in like 5
You
years.
gotta tread carefully here.
I like that body. Thank you very much. I think he
I
does
mean,
as well.
Yeah, it's a great body, but I mean,
She kind of like opens
he could be taller
the shirt.
and more muscular and, you know, kind of like this. And he just used his Goliath form.
Sure.
Well, we can't get him a new body right now
Yeah.
because it'll also be ghosty.
It'll
So
be
let's
ghosty as
work
well,
on
yes.
getting the same one back.
All right.
Duvia,
I,
what have you been up to?
I've just tried to pass the time as best I could. I've memorized how many stones and all the cracks in the wall over there. And just been thinking a lot about my magic and all different kinds of arcane possibilities.
Do you know where your body is?
Well, I thought it would be safe down here, but I think the transformation had already started as I escaped. And it lay on the floor for a few days, and then it got up.
Yeah.
And it tried to get the jar, but it's locked. And then it broke out of the cellar.
Right.
Well, that was smart, at least.
If you were to be reunited with your body, who would win?
Well, it's not my body anymore, is it?
Oh, okay.
What is your ideal body? We can get you a new one.
I think there are more pressing questions at this time.
I agree.
So
No?
you were here when everything was happening,
I
of course, and did you know where it was coming from?
I suspected it was the water,
Yeah.
and I instructed everyone. By the time I figured it out, I instructed everyone in the castle, in the keep here, to solely drink ale, wine, or goat's milk. And the cooks didn't listen.
Yeah.
And they continued to drink and use the water for cooking. And the more devout folks, they insisted on using the water as part of a lot of rituals for prayer. To Goldrick, there's a washing of the face, and
So every time they were using it, they were exposing themselves to the water that you knew was polluted. Right.
I managed to get to most everyone here before they turned. And once I transferred their souls, I killed their bodies.
Right. How did you, had you already begun to transform at that time?
I think I was at the very early stages, so I still had my mind, so I was able to get out. But clearly, no one was around to stab my body.
Right.
You said you were thinking about arcane possibilities. What sort of ones?
Ooh. All types, ways of, resetting one's mind and ways of extracting curses from memory or diseases.
Tim, what was the name of the smith again who made the mace?
It was a stone ass. It
Yes.
was. Dun, 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 dun. Her name was. Ooh, I'm gonna find it. It's been a couple of weeks. No one's gonna vamp for me? That's great.
I'm just curious about what that giant banging is in the background. Is that just me?
Yeah,
or am
no.
having
I
a
know we're
stroke?
hearing that.
Okay.
Banging and clicking.
Yes.
The clicking is the walls, but
Drums.
it's drums,
Drums in the deep.
Drums in the deep. V. V-E. V stone ass. Thank you.
Stone.
Question for you there,
Aye.
Duvia. And I'm gonna like pull out a little like piece of paper and then draw the eye with a line through it. Have you ever seen this before? In all of your studies? It was on a mace
Made by V Stone.
made by the stone ass.
Aye.
Do you know what it is?
It was, I remember speaking with V about that. She had an idea. I guess she had worked with someone in her time, in her apprenticeship. She'd come across someone who was quite gifted at imbuing items, forged items with magic. And she mentioned that symbol as a way of combating what was happening. And I trusted that she was going to do that. We sort of took our separate paths to try to divide and conquer as best we could. But I focused on getting people's souls out of their bodies.
Fair enough.
And she set to work on a mace she was making.
Does the name Jexar the Forgotten mean anything to you?
She mentioned Jexar, but not the forgotten part.
Okay. We obviously, because so much time has passed, you're not aware of what's going on in the Divide right now.
No. And you said 500?
Yeah,
We've been down here, no one's come?
no one. There is nobody came. It became a thing that Hammerhill was cursed. So nobody came. And not just nobody with their own minds, but none of Ungle's forces came either. The ghouls don't come here.
I mean, there wasn't... I mean, of course they wouldn't. It was too well fortified.
The Divide has fallen, Duvia.
What do you mean?
There's no one left. We found a small contingent of people at the larder, and they were the last people to be here. The castles have all fallen.
What?
The bridges have fallen and the forces have gone.
They just finished constructing the candles.
I know.
It's all gone.
It's over.
It seems as though they have also the undead that you were trying to stop from leaving have left.
They found a way through the divine seals.
They couldn't. They can't leave the shores.
That is what we believed as well.
We're trying to stop it. We're going deeper in.
We're going to Castle Varaz.
Right.
We think somebody there.
What is Castle Varaz?
It's a fortress of Ungle's stronghold.
Can we Do you have a map? Maybe it went by a different name.
It's across from the
look
cage.
at this.
Yeah.
Show her the map.
It's all across. It's like across the cage.
Yeah,
right?
across the cage.
See, yeah. Maybe you used a different term for it in your time.
I mean, there hadn't really been much exploration of the other side. I mean, a few parties had gone, but it had been pretty quiet in my time. There was, I mean, the last big siege was when I was young in my apprenticeship
Yeah.
at Castle Hope. And after that, it was quiet. There was a farmer here or there who'd be killed, but
Within the last couple decades, I'm assuming they've been getting bolder, and then would have been about 2 months ago, maybe less. Sorry, maybe about 5 months ago, they started to break through, and then that's it. They left and they began attacking other cities and terrace. They hit Ellery, they hit Pegor. They're going for Dresda.
was Dresden.
Yeah, she won't know Dresden.
Right.
Very
It used to be called Bacall.
They're going for Bacall.
It's not Bacall.
A lot has
anymore.
changed. We are in contact with one of the last Hammerrock descendants.
Yeah.
That's how we got in here.
He survived.
It
Yeah.
was Nebraska's son, I believe.
Nebraska was the, I think, the ancestor that.
Oh, yeah, one of Nebraska's descendants.
Right.
And-
We got in here using his key, and he's alive.
It's good.
And what that means is he's going to come back here. So you won't be left for another 500 years, but we need to stop this cataclysm. Do you have anything that you think might be able to help us?
I mean, just what's in here. I should come with you. I should come with you. I'm more help out there than here without a body.
We could. I think we could take Duvia.
Yeah.
I can help him. If we can find me another body, I don't have to stay in your friend.
What kind of body do you need?
What's your favorite kind?
Something with a that's capable of casting magic and
Do you want my body?
strong.
Does it need to be live?
I think it has to be conscious. Yeah. It could be. Maybe we could find a construct or something.
Oh, what about your machine there?
Oh, you got him.
It might need an upgrade or something. I can't go in the golem. I've tried.
Well, what kind of
Big giant. We saw a big giant.
We need. What if? Is it something that we could find you? What about this? If there is something that is functional, that has recently died, an empty vessel.
I mean, I think as long as it's able to come back to life, it's not fully dead.
Yeah.
I don't think I can possess a dead creature.
So if we. Okay. We don't want to obviously put you in the body of a ghoul.
No, I don't want that.
No.
I won't do it.
That's
No.
fair.
No.
You can have boundaries.
I'm thinking, it's like, my question is that it's like, how many bodies are we going to find on the way that are serviceable for Duvia? Because she deserves to have a body that is functional to her.
Tim, a lot of toes out there.
a golem?
Golem.
No, I'm looking specifically
This
for
construct.
You're looking for Andy Serkis?
Yeah.
This construct.
golem. The construct downstairs. That's not something I could awaken with the spell awaken, is it? It says it says beast or a huge or smaller beast or plant, but
I mean,
That's a construct.
probably
is it
not.
I think it's considered a construct. I would say you could.
Could a bird cast magic if it was awakened?
I mean, there are bird people, yeah. I mean, I've seen plenty of bird folk.
But if we
I
found
don't
like a
want to
crow,
be- well,
well, it doesn't have to be permanent.
We can trade up slowly.
She's gonna need the ability to use her hands. And
Listen, what happens is we'll find one body, then you find 2 bodies. You send them out to find
let's
4.
just find a nice body for her.
Duvia, can you be super chill about something?
perhaps.
So, well, look, if she's coming, she's gonna figure this out, isn't she? You know, it's better
Yeah.
we establish. Better she knows who
Just put
she's
the cards on the
dealing
table.
with. So,
What's your reservation about it?
well, look, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
All right.
I'm gonna do it.
I mean, we maybe wait till she's not in our friend's body, but yes, okay.
Duvia. So, the entity that poisoned the water did something to my dad and has been passed to me. So I have a kind of really fucked up magic, but I can summon an empty vessel. It is associated with the thing that poisoned this place, but I think you could maybe get into it if you wanted.
No, I don't think I want that.
Yeah, I figured, but I thought I'd try.
Thank you for being honest with me.
What about? I know you said it wasn't yours anymore, but what if we could find your old body? Could there be a way to
I
take it
think
back?
it's been mutated beyond what I would be comfortable.
Fair, fair.
Okay.
I appreciate the offer, but what it did to my people
Yeah.
was horrific, and
Okay.
I just want to be clear about something. Why is it that you aren't
Until she goes.
mutated? I mean, beyond
I
strange appearance.
Right. I don't know exactly.
You seem to have a great amount of control over your own free will.
Yes. Yes. It does not control me, but I think a bit of it is anchored to me, like a. Oh hell, we learned about this in school. I think it's called a phylactery. If you know the thing.
Right.
I think I'm sort of like, if he were a lich, I'm his weird little snake that he poured himself into. You know what I mean?
Right. I understand.
And
I'm sorry, it's so
I thought that was
down
a
here.
real dramatic.
You didn't have
Real-
allergies, but Esper does.
Very bad sinus.
Yeah, very bad sign.
well, then
Small nose.
why don't you go ahead, Luigi?
Well, could you be
Could I ask?
in a cat's body? Fry's like on my shoulder right now.
I could, but I would worry that a cat is quite frail.
I could awaken a tree.
Then I would be a tree.
It's not so bad.
Certainly not frail.
It's not so
Can I
bad.
ask a favor?
Yes.
Are you
I
gonna-
haven't had a corporeal body in,
In a long
very
time.
long
Yes.
I promise I will not stay in your friend forever.
Okay.
But can I stay for a little bit?
Yeah.
Like a few days?
Let me ask him.
Just can we?
Yeah, he says it's fine.
Did you ask him?
Oh yes. I could tell by the way.
I
his
assure you
eyes
he's
stare.
safe, and
Said swirl
if
once for yes, swirl two for no.
I can,
Clockwise, counterclockwise.
Yeah.
I will do my best to stay out of
Yeah, always
danger, and
counterclockwise.
Yeah.
if you give me a bit of time, I can write down some spells. I
That would be great.
That would
confident
be
I
very
can
helpful.
use. But I would really like to walk around on 2 feet.
Yeah.
But I promise, even if I don't have a body right away, I can travel with you in the jar.
It would be probably good as well. I mean, we are going into the famished lands, and then we have potentially a way out. And it would be good, I think, if we could get you out so you could help the rest of the people here.
I would like to.
What was the name of the Magnus Hammerrock? He and the other survivors we found at the larder have gone to stay with the
The Bolar.
Bolar and the Sunderlands. Yeah.
That's good.
So
Be
that
safe there.
they're safe, but there will need to be something at some point to come back to the divide, and your story deserves to be told.
Maybe I can go to Weirang Dun.
Yeah.
And see if any of my relations are still there.
We're definitely due for a trip to Lankopolis. They've got to sell empty people there. You can get anything in Lankopolis.
The city of doors. I've heard of Lankopolis.
Yeah.
I haven't been to Lankopolis.
What is Lankopolis?
It's always been Lankopolis.
The city of portals, I should say.
What are you talking about?
Lankopolis?
We've been to
We've been to
Lankopolis.
It's
Lankopolis.
always
Yes, where Lenko lives.
Yeah.
But that's not what it's called.
Yes, it is.
It's always been
It's always been
Lankopolis.
called Lankopolis.
I thought everybody was saying Legopolis.
His nose starts to
You only remember it ever being called Lankopolis.
But it feels wrong.
Make
Is-
a wisdom saving throw.
This is fucking crazy.
This is a weird deep lore
Lenko
we're
made a
building.
wish.
Con save.
Wisdom save.
It's always been a wisdom save.
Always been a wisdom save.
Oh, wisdom's even better. That's a 28.
Yeah, you have a minute of and you're not sure if it's like a residual from you crashing through the realities, but you have a real visceral second where you're like,
I'm gonna.
that's not it. That's
wanna
not what it was always called.
I wanna
Like it's like a Mandela effect.
I want to stare at the rest of my party, and I want to do. Can I do an insight check to see if I notice any other small details?
But as it literally is like a flash, and then as you think about it more, you're like, but you try to picture, and you're like, yeah, it has always been Lankopolis, but you're like, when I was a kid, it feels dissonant.
I just want to
You know,
see
the
if there's
Blackwater
any.
comics,
when you
it
see
was
it, you're
always
like,
called Lankopolis.
Yeah, I guess Lankopolis is what it's called.
Yeah, but I just want to see if I can find any other Mandela effects.
You got to get a nat 20 to do that.
No.
You'll never stop searching.
17.
No.
Nothing else seems right.
You're like, have you even seen Francis Orc Coppola's epic? Make a Lankopolis. A famous stage play.
Critically panned, but
Orc.
Coppola. That's very good. She's very good.
oh yeah.
Cut.
She's very good.
Do you think maybe Esper would want to go in the cat?
Well, I think Esper.
Brian's just like,
I think Esper would rather be.
To be clear, he is trapped in there until I.
Oh, okay.
I think.
oh, we can't. You wouldn't put him into a cat's body.
I can't switch. His soul is trapped in the jar I was in because I leapt into his body.
As someone, I know we all have a
He
very
wasn't
deep
strong enough
vested
to push me out.
interest
Classic.
in
Smart.
Esper's safety. As someone else who has a very deep vested interest in Esper's safety, I think the safest place for him
Is the jar?
is the jar.
For the record, I think he could use a new body.
If I die
I'd
in
like to
his
see-
body, if I'm sort of blown away, he will still be alive, but he'll need a new body.
Oh,
But you'd be able to
Like,
find a way to.
I bet he wishes he gave you a toe now.
here's a question, Duvia.
You all are gonna wish it one day.
If you die,
I don't
Still
have
get a
toes
toe now?
anymore.
if you die
one
in
fake me.
his name's Esper, in Esper's body, and your soul departs, and how do we get him back? And because we potentially have the ability to revive, would that be your soul coming back, or would that be his soul going back into the body?
It's a really good question.
Because if we don't have you to put him back in, what are we gonna do?
I don't know. I mean,
We don't like that. I don't want to get it wrong.
I guess it
You just
depends
break
on how close he is. I don't know.
Oh, cripes.
Tell you what. You want to walk around and do stuff with a body. I get it. And we have some things that we
We got
want to
some
do
things.
while we're here.
I thought we were gonna. Are we gonna take a nap?
Yes, I say, take the day.
Yeah.
And when we head out, because we are maybe being pursued by a Night King or two, we'll swap you two back. And that way we have a fighting ghost-fingered friend for the danger, and you get a whole day with bits and pieces.
Thank you.
I would appreciate also, you say you are a very intelligent person. I would love to see your histories here. If you have any books or anything, and like Shy, like it takes this point to like fold out all of the research that she's done.
Yeah.
Granted, this is probably much further forward than you have access to, but there is blank spots from stuff from. So if there's anything here that I could use to add to this, I'd greatly appreciate that. We're trying to build as much information as we can for when we go over.
Yeah, come down
Thank
this
you.
way. And she takes you down the cellar into her study, which is also magically sealed, and you hear her kind of like recite this incantation as you see these kind of runes kind of around.
So we
the
have
door.
Esper's soul, right?
Yeah.
Can I have a pencil, please?
And the door kind of swings open, and you see inside, kind of stacked on tables, is all of the kind of Hammerhill records that exist. The like some of the family heirlooms. It seems like all of the sort of precious objects and and tomes of like knowledge and things like that were locked away in here specifically for safekeeping.
I would probably, if we were spending like downtime here before we rest, because I know it's about, from my memory, it's probably about evening at this point.
Yeah, it's getting late, yeah.
I
not
would
too
probably
late.
spend the remainder of the evening before sleeping to like distill as much as I can from what she's willing to talk me through and add that to the kind of fold-outy map and some history and whatever that would go in that.
She's like, if we're gonna sleep in here, I'm gonna lock us in for the night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
And we trust. Oh yeah, for sure.
Alright.
Before it's nighttime, is there anything anyone wants to do before we're locked in?
Is there, and this is I guess an above scene moment, is there anywhere else in Hammerhill that we want to go looking? Because there was something about the cooks in the kitchen, but I don't know if we need to go in there.
You walked by them, they were like
Oh.
chained and
They were all
desiccated.
chained.
They
Yeah.
looked
Chained
like
and
fish
desiccated.
people.
Right,
that
right,
they've
right.
been chained up.
Is there anywhere else?
Wait, in the kitchen, they weren't cooking with the wine. Are there any 500 bottles of like dwarven ale?
Oh yeah, there's definitely. Yeah.
Put one side.
Yeah,
Throw
there's
one on.
definitely
Aged
stores
well?
of like
Yeah.
the food has gone off for sure,
Obviously.
but there's definitely there is sealed
How's
casks.
it matured? Like, how's the
Do you
bouquet?
drink some?
Yeah, absolutely.
It smells fucking good. Like
Hell
like
yeah.
but in a way that's like it's really fucking old, so it's like also like silty and like it's intense. But you're like
Do we bring a barrel
Duvia.
down so Duvia can have some?
coffee of wine.
Duvia, before we go down and take a sleep, would I be able to? Do you have any like a room with all your vast spell casting know-how? Do you have a room where you would keep the materials you require to cast spells?
it's all in my study here.
Would I be able to use some of it?
If I have what you need, sure, we can go take a look.
All right, that would be fantastic.
Yeah. And yeah, definitely bring a couple of those casks down. I have not had a drink in a long time, or food, so
I will
really
say
hope you've got-
this body doesn't drink very often.
Well, good, then I can get drunk quicker.
Good point.
Because my old body took quite a bit.
I love Duvia. I'm
Good
gonna
for
say
you.
this. One of those things that it's like both of my characters have had people had their romantic partner PC characters body swapped by Tim, and it's not a lot, but it's weird that it's happened.
She does go up to Thistle. If you're looking for a good time, it's also been a long time since I had a roll in the A.
You're in Esper's body.
I mean, it's different equipment, but I'm sure it works the same.
Have you ever been a bear?
I've been with a bear.
What kind of bear? The big
Let's-
hairy guy.
let's see how good-
Big hairy
let's-
gay guy.
Let's see how good this ale is.
Let's also just think about the consent
of
Esper's
possessing
body.
someone's body, but then polymorphing into a different body. And
Yeah,
I feel like
it's
that.
not-
I feel like
think
that's
it's still edgy.
No.
that circumvents the body.
No!
I don't.
Right, you're right. That
So-
does get into a moral gray area, and you know what? Now that I think about it, maybe I shouldn't.
I think we're wading into something baseball just walks straight out of.
I'll ask if we can ask him maybe later.
Get
You talk
clear,
to him.
clear consent in an ongoing.
Yeah, he says no.
Right, then that's a line I won't cross.
As like as we're going kind of over to like for Duvia and I, now I'm not a jealous person of any kind, but that person, the soul there and that body there, I'm in love with both of them.
Oh, right. Oh,
Would
I'm
they
sorry.
hook
then.
up?
So
And I won't kiss anyone.
yeah, probably not even me because it's not.
No, I wouldn't. No,
No.
of course.
Can I do something
I'm
though?
not
Very
really
straight.
attracted to women.
That's
Duvia
fine.
is so straight.
Can I?
I know it's rare in this universe.
Can I do something though? And I would like reach out
It's just a preference.
for her hand
Yeah.
and like take her Esper's hand.
She shakes your hand. It's very formal.
No, and I like hold it for a second, and I'm like, this is the first time I've ever touched Esper's hand, and it hasn't had the
yeah.
cold.
Ghost fingers.
Oh.
Warm. It's warm.
Warm Esper.
He's
I felt that one.
I'll let it go. No, it's
No way.
no,
go.
it's okay.
No,
And I
go.
was just gonna say like, no, it's he's his this is the first time I've like fully held his hand because the fingers aren't part of his body is like moving into an ethereal place.
Oh.
So like, but that's more attached to his soul than it is the body.
Right.
So I just wanted to see.
Wow. Well,
It's okay.
do you want a hug?
I mean, I get those all the time though. So,
Might feel a little bit different.
but it's not him though.
You're right. Of course.
Thank you though.
No problem.
And I like take a look at all of the knives and that he's got. If you feel like doing anything with those knives, probably not a good idea either.
Yeah, I'm all thumbs. I am not. It's a bit intimidating.
Yeah.
I like, I can move my hands well, but I've never been good with swinging.
Shy has a moment of just like, move your hands well. And then she completely
And
moves.
these hands are so tiny.
Blueberry comes over.
We've never noticed because the fingers were ghosts, but now that they're whole, we're like
Oh,
short,
tiny.
stubby
Not
hand
fucking with Adam's
fingers.
aesthetic.
She's got big, meaty dwarf paws.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Compared to
that's
a
true.
dwarf.
That's fair. And we go and I go
Yeah,
back to
yeah.
my research.
We'll take a
Blueberry
moment.
comes over.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
sorry.
please,
No.
boobs.
Real quick.
Yeah.
And she goes, I know that Esper is not in there, but does Duvia need a hug?
I would absolutely love some physical touch.
So she gives Esper Duvia a hug and says, this isn't for Esper, this one's for Duvia. And then I go, okay, I'll trust you. I didn't before, I can't lie.
Thank you. I'll be honest, I don't really feel like I have much choice.
That's fair.
in
We're all
trusting
pretty
you,
nice.
But so far, you've been honest, I think, with me, and I will try to be honest with you. I had given up hope a bit there, and time passes in a strange way when you're stuck in a jar like that.
Well, 500 years is,
Stops having a lot of meaning.
it's a really long time. I've only been alive for about 18 and a half years, so.
So I am just thankful you came along.
Who wants some wine?
Shy's like, yes, please, big glass.
I will send to Magnus Hammerrock.
Okay.
Magnus. Hope you're good. We're at Hammerhill. We're in. All your ancestors are alive in jars. Safe, but trapped. Do not drink the water. Don't investigate the well.
2 more.
Best wishes.
Hi. Thank you.
Could have said thanks.
That's incredible. I am at a loss for words. I hope I can reach them soon. Please make sure they're safe when you leave. I'll work on plan.
That's great. Great.
How are we gonna get the key back to Magnus?
Oh, we'll figure that out.
Okay.
Unless, okay, circle up, everybody, including you, Duvia. This is important.
We go like this.
Party huddle.
If we fail in our quest, then the one key into Hammerrock will be behind enemy lines in deep, deep ghoul territory. Bad for Magnus.
You see Duvia go, sorry, 1 second. With the 9 keys of
Yeah.
Hammerrock, each rested with an ancestor of Axel. Well, 8 of those ancestors were here. So they're over here. She opens her desk.
Oh,
She pulls out 8 keys.
okay, should we, like, leave one, like, under the mat so that he can just come back in case we're dead? And then we can just tell him about it, right?
We should hide it.
Oh,
Better than under the mat.
well, whatever. You know I
Why are we fighting it? I'm drunk. That's stupid.
Who's mad?
It's a good idea. It's a good idea. Where would you like to hide it? What's better than the mat?
I don't know, some sort of magical puzzle?
Duvia, you've got magical puzzles.
You got a magical puzzle?
I think I have a way to hide like a secret chest, yeah.
Perfect.
And you have to like
It's
solve
in
a
the
slide
ethereal
puzzle to get
plane.
it.
And
I'm watching a lot of Survivor.
let's see, how do I... She goes over to her books. Right, okay.
Wizard. Yes, she's a wizard. Yeah.
Wizard. It's
for
given wizard.
She's got books and a study filled with casting
Components. Yeah.
That's a wizard.
That's a
thing.
wizard thing.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Tim,
Right.
Thistle would like to go and investigate said components. See what she's got.
What are you looking for?
I'd like to come with Thistle.
I want to see what there is. I want to see what she has. I'm specifically looking to see if she's got a bowl worth 5,000 gold pieces. Or like,
Looting the room?
oils and unguents. Yeah.
There is a bottle of unguent, but most of the spell components have to do with like wizard spells.
I don't know what that means. I've never played
Yeah.
a wizard.
Right.
What are the
so
components, Tim?
Lots of different wizard spell components,
I wanna be an old
like
wizard
such as?
this time.
like such as
What's that
actually
spell they want the bowl for?
because
Hero's Feast.
reincarnate.
I need unguents.
US
There is a
Americans.
bottle of unguent.
How much is the unguent
Enough?
worth?
She looks at it. She goes, "Oh, this bottle is of unguent. It's so. I got it a long time ago. I never actually used it. It's probably worth a couple hundred gold pieces.
But now it's worth more because the value of unguent has gone up as time goes on.
I mean,
Everyone invests in it because it's stable.
it's just grease, really.
I mean, in other worlds, it might be gold, but seeing as gold is used as the coin here, it's not really stable.
No, it's true. My dad's invested deeply in unguent.
Yeah. People will buy little vials of
Maybe I don't want to give it to you if it's worth so much.
Well, I mean, it could save your life. It's what allows me to cast Reincarnate.
Right.
Bring you back.
Right.
What about
Wait!
other-
If we take a toe and unguent it up, we can just make another Esper.
I don't know if it works like that. I think the original Esper dies.
Yeah.
Already out.
I think you have to be dead.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I can't make more of the same person
would-
by
No, that's
taking...
the
That's
clone
clone,
spell.
which I've gotten close to, but haven't quite got there
Well,
yet.
let's grind until you level up.
I'm
yeah,
okay with
stay in
that.
Esper for a while.
Yeah.
We haven't leveled up in a while. I think we're due for it.
Let's level up while you're in Esper's body, so when he comes back, he's a lower level.
Not quite at the clone.
there-
I worked hard on it because if I'd been able to clone, it would have been a lot easier. I could have just, of course, I've spent a lot of time thinking about it.
What about just sort of gems in general that we could cover a bowl with?
I have some gems, and I'm comfortable giving you some gems as a reward. There is like all of this like dwarven, essentially like family treasures have been kept in here. So she does take like a chalice that is encrusted with gems.
That's a bowl?
Want me to fabricate that?
It's a drink.
Into a bowl, change the chalice
We already,
into a
we
bowl.
already
Yes.
had some, so this chalice should be
It's
more
a
than enough.
pretty big chalice.
Yeah, I would say it's worth 1,000 gold pieces or 5,000 gold pieces.
I don't know if
Is it 5,000?
that much, but
It's
It's
ridiculous.
1,000
It's
gold
1,000.
pieces. And we have 200 gold pieces worth of gems already.
oh, it's for sure worth at least 1,000 gold pieces.
Okay, so this is
Oh, perfect.
we can keep them. We're still working on our
It
second.
does
one.
consume the bowl. Does it?
I am
Yes.
giving you as a
Yes.
gift.
Thank you, Duvia.
This is a family heirloom. It's not my gift to give. I'm not Hammerrock.
Bad about that.
I'm from the Shatterock clan.
Oh, yes.
But I think Mads would understand, and I think as a token of our thank you for all you've done so far.
Also, I've brought the other jars down. Like the two of them so that they can hang out
Yeah.
with her.
We go and get Mads and
Yeah, do you get any of the other soldiers? You just leave them locked in their
Nah, they're
rooms?
fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
They're safe.
Yeah.
Wait, we should at least let them look at each other so that they can play rock.
Okay, we
paper,
put
scissors
them
or
all in the
something.
same room.
Okay, you bring them all downstairs into the same room. And that's actually not a bad idea, because then I can get Rotik to protect them.
Yes.
As the golem.
It's great.
All right, I'm gonna take a sleep.
Okay. She goes out and commands Rotik to stand in front of the door, basically, and keep guard. And then once it comes in, like, anyone need to use the loo before I seal this up?
we do.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
great.
do.
Okay.
I want to.
But he needs to piss in the well.
I was like, I
Guess now's the time.
want to see.
Is in the well.
I don't need to go to the
What?
loo.
It's gonna be worse.
I want to go to the goo.
Tonight?
We're gonna go in the morning.
I'm drunk.
Yeah, right. Please lock us all in. The more as like Shy pours herself another thing from of the mead.
It gets scary down there.
Okay, we'll piss in the well tomorrow.
Okay.
And
Fine.
do we? I guess we
Blueberry
don't need
powder.
to take watch.
Oh, what's your boy? I've met your boyfriend. Would you like me to send to him to like catch up?
Oh my god, I haven't thought about him in so long.
Only when we're very strong.
Poor Will.
Will. Yeah.
Will Willow?
I'll
Will
send to him. You let me know what you
Always
want
a
to
good
say.
idea to-
I mean,
okay, yeah, sure.
I'm drunk. I
Yeah.
need to drunk call my
Yeah, this is
boyfriend.
perfect. I'll say, Will, I'm calling on behalf of Blueberry.
What time of day is it there?
She says,
Baby.
baby,
Hi.
hi.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
It's been a while.
Been a while.
I went on a journey.
I went on a journey.
I am trying to save
I'm trying to save
a lot of people.
a lot of people.
Stay safe.
Stay safe.
What time is it?
What time is it this
Where you are.
Where you are.
Hey. Fuck. I'm so
With laugh.
glad you're alive. But also, like, you could have called.
Shit.
It's okay. I miss you. It's noon. We should talk.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay. Okay.
Spiral count.
Fuck.
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 I've never been
I've never been
in a relationship before.
in a relationship before.
But I know
But I know
we need to talk
we need to talk.
is a bad thing.
It's a bad thing.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
You're right.
Right.
I. Four more? Oh shit.
Oh.
You're back. Fuck, no. Not bad. Like, talk good. Like, we can work through this for sure. But, like, we need to discuss communication plans. I care about you. And we can't
What?
What?
We can what?
What?
Thank you for
Thank you
understanding
for understanding
my situation.
my situation.
I'm a woman
I'm a woman
on the road
on the road
with my best friends.
with my best friends.
But
But
I care about you.
I care about you.
We can work through this. No problem. I've never dated an adventurer, but I'm game to do it. Whoa! Miss you, big time. House fry. Have you been eating well?
Thistle's just gonna be like,
I got
You got me.
Yeah.
hold on. Has someone been feeding the goats?
Oh no!
Okay,
No.
Raz.
Yes, Raz,
and,
and
yeah.
they're like a vampire
You mean,
girlfriend.
you mean the
Yeah.
vampires who are constantly fucking?
Yeah.
They've not been feeding the goats. They've been
Raz
feeding
isn't a
on the goats.
vampire.
Goats eat literally anything. It'll be
Yes,
fine.
but the vampires eat goats.
No, it's not that great.
They
mate.
drink goats.
I will tell you, not my choice.
So she's drinking Raz.
Probably a little bit.
Raz is like Shy's like on another cup. Raz is built. They're fine.
Yeah.
They're
Got blood to spare.
They're gonna be totally fine.
Honestly, they look like they have
It's
high
part of
blood
their
pressure.
exercise. High level
Bloodletting.
training.
Yeah.
I'd be good for the humors.
I'm eating great.
I'm eating great.
Is it
Yeah,
different
great.
voice coming?
Wait, so,
Wait, so?
you've never
You've never
dated an adventurer,
An adventurer?
but who have you dated?
Who have you dated?
Do I need to be concerned?
Do I need to be concerned?
Now I'm insecure.
Now I'm insecure.
Babe.
Babe.
Okay. Wait. Do we want to do dating history over sending? This feels like an in-person conversation.
In person is one word. It's dashed.
Conversation.
He doesn't know that.
But like I dated a classmate in school and bard I think I'm out of words.
I'll do the next one.
You have sending as well? I didn't know you had sending.
I'll do the next one.
You have sending?
Yes.
I got two more cells.
You got two more.
No, I'll do the next one. This looks like fun.
Okay, cool.
cool.
I
I
have never
have never
dated anyone
dated anyone
before,
before.
as you can tell.
as you can tell.
So,
So,
were they like
were they like
prettier than me?
prettier than me?
Easier than me?
Easier than me? 3 more.
I have only 3 more words?
Yeah.
More communicative too?
More communicative too.
Mark knows Thistle doesn't have sending, so he did that without verbal components.
And psychically tell me in my brain what he says back.
You're back.
I'm communicating it verbally to you and psychically to you. Oh wait, no. Yeah.
Yeah.
This feels like a hard conversation over this medium. But no, you're way hotter and easier.
What?
Hey now. We've barely kissed.
But, you know,
That's 2.
That's one. That's Y apostrophe.
it's Y apostrophe.
You know, not ya no.
You can get away with a lot with contractions.
Let's
Y'all haven't.
wait for when you're back. to talk more. Be safe.
Thistle doesn't say any of that. He makes up his own thing.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
I need help.
I think you're fine.
I think-
he seems like a good man.
I think
good.
you do.
Did I embarrass myself?
No.
Was I weird last night?
Last night?
Like, was I
Very
weird tonight?
Last night, like, what do you mean?
Was I weird right now?
Yep.
Yes.
No.
Yes. It's okay.
No, I think it's weird that he doesn't want to engage with this right now.
I don't think that's weird at all.
It's noon his time. Oh, he has a full-time job as an attorney.
He's like in the middle of giving like an opening remark.
He's heard 3 different people. in his head.
Put it this
Oh,
way.
three
John
different
Lynch.
people.
No, 3. I
3
choose
different
3.
people
Put it this
in his
way.
head.
I think this conversation, it's very clear that you do have to have it at some point, but you're not here. We are in the middle of a destitute
Yes.
and dying/undying wasteland.
I think
big
if
takeaway
he
is that you
cared
both
about
care.
you, he'd find his own wizard to send to you directly.
I don't think it works that way.
Oh, you could be in the middle of
They
a
wouldn't
swamp.
know her.
Mark's right. Mark's stirring up drama. But I agree.
I have a glass half full.
Of what?
Oh.
I put a glass
Ideas?
I put a half-full glass of Mary's.
Okay, these are ideas. The idea is, do you both care enough about each other to keep talking
Yeah.
at a crazy time?
That's true. But I should have told him I was leaving. I just left.
I have 2 more sending slots. Do you want to say
listen.
you're leaving?
I think that he seems like he's down for you bad. And he seems like he'll put up with pretty much anything. So
That's
you've got him wound around your finger. You can do
Also-
what you like.
You know what he could
My
use?
short little chunky fingers.
Sending is good. A dream is
They're
better.
not as short as
Oh,
this.
should I visit him in the dream?
Look,
Wait, who visits him
Look.
now?
Oh,
yeah, I
can
Just
visit him
this-
in
I don't
the
think
dream.
you can get through the seals in
no.
in the dream.
Look, he should.
You won't know till you try.
All those times that you say, I should have done this, I should have done that, and this is maybe the like pot calling the kettle black, but those shoulds are going to weigh you down like an anchor. There's thousands of things that we all should have done or could have done or would have done, with hindsight being, perfect vision. You're not going to be able to go and change what has already happened, but you can change the way you engage with him going forward.
Who awoke the pot?
What?
For if it was calling the kettle black.
Mary, you need to drink more, and I just put it.
Also, it's kind of crazy that the sendings got through.
Do they not usually?
You don't know.
Maybe it's
Yeah, oh, yeah, they
maybe
don't
it's,
normally.
Maybe it's huge.
You hear someone laughing in your head.
Something's happening.
Something's happening.
I guess it's always something happening.
Yeah, what it is isn't exactly clear.
Thank you.
There's no way to know.
Maybe they do go through. Maybe they can't.
I should try dream. I'll go visit him tonight.
I don't know about that.
You're
gonna
I like
know?
to make a point of taking every prospective boyfriend of Blackwater on a little sauna,
That's true.
see what their intentions are.
Esper did threaten him too.
There's a lot of nudity I've heard in the dreams.
Esper threatened Will?
Yeah. After our first date, he followed along.
What?
Yeah.
That's real. That's canon.
What?
Yeah. You said if he hurts me, he'll kill him.
He's like a dad from the 90s.
And Will just stuck around after
I
that?
told you
Yeah.
to do anything down
Wow.
bad.
Wow, he's pretty cool.
Will
You should tell him how you feel.
scared.
Shy
I'm nervous. I'm
dives
shy.
into. No, I'm shy.
I know.
You
I
can't be confused about who Shy is.
but
You're not
today,
natural.
I'm shy.
What?
What?
she's
You're
shy the
ignorant, Shy.
feeling. I'm shy the person.
Oh. Who awoke the pot?
Thistle, he can
Who awakens the pot when there's no kettle to call black?
What? If a tree falls in the kettle, no
Then
one there to
Thistle
awaken
awakens
it.
the tree.
This
Maybe
continues.
that
we
wine
drink
went off.
more.
We're all drunk. Nobody returns Will's call.
Thistle doesn't drink anything.
Oh, okay.
Esper's drunk.
Shy absolutely gets not as drunk as she has been, but pretty sloshed. Pretty sloshed.
Blueberry does the thing I do when
Bless
I
you.
get drunk.
Excuse me.
Convinces herself she could do the splits. And so she keeps trying to be like, see? And it's not the split.
Oh my god. It's incredible.
You're pretty low.
Thanks.
I'm gonna try and get as much as I can from these books.
Okay.
While
with-
drunk?
That's the best time to do research. And then probably at some point, like curl up on something mildly comfortable. and go to sleep.
You learn a bit more about the history of Hammerrock and kind of over the ages and after its construction it was kind of this like powerful fortress on the hill. You learn that the Axel's brother Gannick built the temple. He was a very pious man and he built like the temple upstairs basically in an effort to ensure that like followers of Galdrick had somewhere
to go.
to worship and go.
Are there sorry, are there any other, we haven't seen any other like places that outwardly worship Galdrick, have we?
Not that you've come across, no.
Not that we've been in a lot of like dwarven
Exactly.
communities.
You like the dwarven communities that you have been in have predominantly been in Wolfar.
Yeah.
So it's been
Okay. And then yeah, Shy curls up with her book
nice.
and make sure Duvia's gonna go to bed at some point.
Oh yeah, she goes. She does tell you about that siege at Castle Hope.
Yeah.
And that like there was a kind of an overwhelming amount of ghouls kind of streaming across the different bridges, and then they were rescued by a general from the Candles, who had come with a detachment of his fiercest riders, and they basically rode across the bridges. And then bridges at Castle Hope are relatively narrow, so they kind of rode, two abreast and basically wedged them off and pushed them
Wow.
off into the abyss below, into the gap, and then got to the other side, and that kind of broke the siege for them. They kind of opened the gates, and there was just this, like huge cavalry ride. But later that night, afterwards, the general, Darius Flight, and his two kind of right hands, and he was leading the charge, his two kind of closest soldiers under him, they snuck out in the night to the other side and never returned.
Like,
What were their names?
It doesn't list their names, just his name.
interesting.
And she talks about it too. Like she was like, she doesn't recall their names.
But they snuck out like on a mission or like abandoned?
They were at the feast, and then they were not at the feast, and in the morning, they weren't around.
Were
And
they
so
extra hungry at said feast?
she didn't recall.
This was gonna cast Dream
Okay. On Will. Okay.
Does it work?
It does not.
Well, that's disappointing. All right.
Let me go sleepies.
All right.
Go sleep.
You all sleep. The door's sealed up, and it's quiet through the night.
I don't think we take watches if the construct is outside. I'm sure we would hear something.
Yeah.
Just quickly before we go to bed, Mary would want to take a little bit of time with the Esper jar, because Mary's never got to see the entirety of what Esper's soul actually looks like.
Yeah.
And it has been a bit perplexed by like how it keeps coming back different.
Yeah.
One is
Interesting.
It's trying to like understand what changes when someone is revivified or resurrected.
You see, as you look at it and thinking back, and looking at like Mads and Ulrich in their jars, you can see there is like a visual difference to their souls. You can see that Esper's has that same kind of ethereal blue, but in contrast to theirs, it has a wider contrast of colors. There are elements that are brighter, and there are elements that are much, much softer, almost like they almost dip in and out of being there. Whereas the other jars are filled like completely, and it seems like it's all one substance inside. You can see within Esper's there are moments when they're like, you can see clear through the other side, you can see kind of through that essence that is inside. And at times, like you see kind of shapes of Esper's form, his hands, his face, kind of moving through the mist just like theirs. But again, his seems to, at the edges, it almost frays away into nothingness. Unlike theirs, which seem more robust.
Can I make out anything of how that fraying is happening or where it is going?
Sure, make an Arcana check.
And before I do so, just for shits and giggles, I'm going to put on my true seeing glasses. That is an 11.
Okay. As you look at it, it is difficult to discern why it is different. It's something that you don't have a lot of understanding of the process of life and death and the transition and the uniqueness of Esper's situation and what you know and what he's told you about his bloodline, and knowing that there is some kind of a mark, some kind of a curse deep in his bloodline, you suppose has something to do with it. But you're unable to connect the dots as to why that would be the case and what is so potent about it.
Okay. All right. Then I'll go to bed.
All right.
Just before that happens, I think as you're sort of fucking with the jar, just noticed Mark at the doorway. How's he looking in that?
I mean, he's kind of a little different from the others. I think he's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
How are you looking in there?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm okay. I just realized that we haven't actually had like a watch together in a while.
Yeah.
And I don't know, the next chance we're gonna have an opportunity to really chat, and I just feel like I don't know. I feel like I owe you a bit of an apology. I feel like I've been like distant or weird recently. I don't know if you felt that.
I mean, you've been weird in the ways of visually.
Yes.
But, and I imagine there's a lot you're going through on the inside, but
Well, yes.
it's okay, is what I'm trying to say.
Thank you. I guess I just it's funny what you know, joking with Thistle about Raz and her girlfriend, whose name escapes me actually. I think it starts with a CH.
The vampire.
I can't actually say that. I say it in the draconic way.
Yeah.
Can't read. Real cool thing about me. Sorry, I'm vamping.
It's okay.
Poor choice of words. Just because.
Vampire, because you're a vampire. Yes. Yeah.
Because I'm doing all right with my jug, but
Yeah, you look a little. You look great.
I appreciate you saying so.
It's all right.
Just I can feel the the hunger, and that's hard. And the truth of it is that it worries me because you smell the best, which is tough for me, and I don't know. I felt bad about that, and I feel like I've been weird because I don't know.
I think that's nice. I think that's nice. I think that's a nice thing. I think that's a nice thing to say.
Is that a nice thing?
Like I know. Well, yeah. Breakfast. Like when breakfast smells good, it means you like the breakfast, right?
Well, I do like the breakfast, so.
You're worried? Are you worried you're gonna turn me into a vampire?
No, God, no. I don't even know how to turn someone into a vampire, because like it's like a whole thing. Because he had to like
You had to do a bunch of stuff.
he had to like aerosolize his blood and gas it into me or something. It's crazy. No. I don't think anything like that. I just thought you would feel bad about being breakfast, which you're not, which is weird or nice.
Well, I don't feel. Are you? You're hungry.
Like always.
Yeah. I don't know exactly what is. This is odd. If it would help you, and it's not gonna turn me into a vampire, you can have some breakfast. Is that crazy?
That feels very kind, actually, but I wouldn't want to do that just because I'm hungry.
Isn't that why you eat?
I don't want you to be food.
I don't want you to be weak.
I'm okay. Like I just I feel like I don't know, like drinking you would be nice, but not because I'm hungry, because it'd be drinking you.
I think it's okay if it's both. I think it's okay to be two things or three things. Right? We all could be food for somebody at some point. We could all be food for a wolf. Right?
Yeah.
Doesn't make us not us.
Do you want me to drink you?
I like that I smell the best to you. And I want you to feel better. And I like helping people. And I miss being close to you. And this feels like a way of fixing a lot of things at the same time. And I trust you. So. And I don't want you to be hungry.
Can we put like a sheet over Esper? I don't want him to see.
Yeah, we'll cover him with a coat.
Fucking eyes. Really.
Shush.
I feel like at the whole time Thistle's been like laying like on the side of the room, like not actually asleep.
No,
like, trying to fall
absolutely
asleep.
we're no.
Yeah, we're for sure alone.
These are not the worst teenagers at the sleepover. That's not what we're doing.
Not a big study.
The camera just goes.
We have the entire plays.
Oh, okay, you went upstairs.
There's so many bedrooms.
No,
in
the
this.
study is small.
We're all in the study?
Yes! That's the same thing.
We are the teenagers.
Then it's happening in here. It's happening. I wasn't aware we weren't in a
Because
private
it
play.
cuts to the wide angle and Thistle's just like.
Everybody's just out of frame.
I can have psychic conversations and
Little
I
baby
always...
lifts up her
Nope,
head.
it's
I
too
ate a
late.
wolf
You can't
once.
wreck on that.
That's no, this is
didn't
you.
know.
It
I
would have
think-
came up.
I
We're
think
having a psychic
have a
conversation.
second conversation.
If we knew we didn't have privacy, we're having a psychic.
Shy's absolutely passed out.
Okay.
Thistle's
golem kind of
Thistle's just
looks so-
uncomfortable.
Golem's outside.
Not you, Rangit, or whatever your
It's
fucking
happened
name
to
is.
me
Right.
before.
I'm not gonna say it again.
Sorry, I just thought about Thistle a lot for a second.
It's okay. You might have made that happen. He does that sometimes.
No, that would...
I don't have as much. I don't think I have as much as the jar. I don't think I have that as much as the goat jar. But
Maybe we try just a little bit and see how that feels.
okay. I have to. I'm overthinking this now. I have to ask a crazy question.
Yeah?
Do you want breakfast straight from the plate, or the oven, or should I put it in a cup for you, or?
Eggs right from the chicken.
Suck up the egg.
His mouth to go like.
Stop. Let him do the thing. Let him do the thing.
You could. Sorry.
I would like to feel close to you too. So I don't think we need cups or plates or anything like that, if that's okay.
Yeah. Where do you wanna? What smells the best?
At what point do we fade to black? I think I will zoom out to a narrator perspective, so we stop using the food metaphor. Yeah, you think we can get more mileage out of that?
No. I like your instinct.
Yeah, I think we head upstairs to one of the now vacant.
You wake Duvia, who undoes the.
I thought
snare.
you locked the main front door.
No. Study.
I don't.
We have to
You have to do this.
You have to do this
You have to
here.
I didn't realize
You just
that.
see Mark and Miri intently stare at each other.
Miri is gonna cast silence
Oh my god.
around, so we can do it quietly.
It's more intimate than kissing, and I love it.
Really?
You pull up a blanket.
And Miri is going.
Or True Blood too.
Do you want to say it narrator perspective?
Yeah, I think we do third person. I think that's better.
Yeah. Yeah. So Miri sort of, I think we sort of snuggle up together, and you'd see the sheets kind of pull up over the two of us, and you wouldn't hear anything.
I think Mark.
See Esper's
Drinks?
jar.
I need to know where you drink from.
I think it would be
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
right about there. I'm just a little bit. Yeah,
And it's all like Twilight.
you
You can
control
control it. Yeah.
that's my hope.
Rolla.
Make a charisma saving throw
Okie dokie.
at advantage.
You're a cool DM. 24.
You're able to control how much you drink.
Nice. A little bit.
Great.
Just a little bit.
Okay.
It is delicious and nourishing.
How nourishing.
Pretty nourishing.
Mechanically.
No, you don't need any ghost blood for the day.
You okay?
Yeah. I feel actually better. It's good. I'm glad I can help, and I'm glad you could stop.
Okay, and I think we just sort of cuddle.
Yeah.
No more drinking.
Just together,
Just
Cute.
and we fade to nighttime.
Fade to sleepies.
Fade to sleep.
Thank you for
I'm
coming to
obsessed.
True Blood.
I'm obsessed.
Yeah, I was like, that's very True Blood.
All right, you come to in the morning.
I wake up. You look different. Did something change?
You're glowing.
Did something happen last night?
No.
You're glowing.
Me?
Yeah.
Shy has a hangover.
I'm changing on the daily because I'm a big thumb man.
Blueberry's upset because she didn't get her favorite thing when she was drunk. A rotisserie chicken.
Duvia is unlocking the study door. She's like, I have to use the bathroom.
And Shy just goes, it's so loud.
Oh my god, is peeing gonna be different and weird for you?
Yes! Here's of the cellar.
Miri's bandaging her hand up quietly.
Does anyone
You just
notice?
hear from
Does anybody
upstairs.
notice?
Whoa!
Are you?
All right, make a stealth.
Yeah, you have to make
Yeah.
a sleight of hand or a stealth.
I guess we
I
can
will
be
do
looking, so
passive.
that's
I'm gonna
passive.
I'm gonna
Miri's
give
got a
myself
cold spoon.
credit.
Trying to hide the hickey.
Oh, yeah.
I rolled a natural one.
What happened to your arm?
No, I think it's like Shy's like that's too loud, and looks over and just sees Miri move to do this.
What happened?
I don't say anything.
Blueberry said something, sorry.
Yeah, me too. What happened to your arm?
Oh my god, are you okay? Oh my god!
Okay, yeah, I'm fine.
Do you need me to heal that for you?
Sure.
All
What
You have to
happened?
unwrap it so I can heal it.
That's not how that spell works.
It is. I have to lay my hand on it.
Shy doesn't say a
You have to
darn
lay your
thing
hand on
and
me.
just looks at Mark.
Did you fall?
Yeah, in a way, I did. Fall.
Did you drink too much? In a way,
Yeah, there's a type of falling that I did.
Oh.
with your head or your body?
More.
Your.
Can you guys? Y'all are being so loud.
Why are you yelling, Shy?
Because it's so loud everywhere. It's only better when I yell.
As I was saying, that's not how that spell works. You have to lay your hands on me, not on the wound.
I'm gonna run interference and Duvia P.
Yeah.
How much do you know?
Well, I've
You
got
bump into her at the top of the cellar. She goes, I mean, I didn't think there was much to work with, but this morning I woke up, it was quite a bit bigger than I thought.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot that goes into it.
Definitely a grower.
What do you mean a lot that goes into it?
Well, it's just look, having a dong, like you're new to it, and why don't I show Duvia around and you can, explore the grounds.
Blueberry goes, "Ah! Did I call my boyfriend last night?
Yeah, 5 times.
5 times? What did
Too
I
many
say?
times.
Oh, Duvia knows! Duvia was there!
We were all in the study. It was
We were all in the study.
Oh my god.
All right, let's go and jump in the well.
All right.
I gotta go jump in the damn well.
You
No help, no protection, just kill myself.
you also see
He's embarrassed!
before you leave the study, you do see Duvia
Just wet mud. No coffin, please.
kind of moved a piece of stone. You see like runes kind of light up as she slides back a bit of stone and pulls out a wand and a robe that she throws around. It sort of looks like a half cape on Esper. With like lovely, like beautifully embroidered with many different colors. And it like you watch, it has a cool kind of trick of the light as you see in the candlelight. As it catches the letters, or it catches the light, you see it kind of ripples with color, and then as it kind of settles, it looks more like sort of a shimmering kind of silver. And the wand looks fairly impressive, kind of stone hilt, and looks like it's seen some battle. It's got some battle scars on it. As she kind of takes out one of the knives, just like one of the basic knives, and gives it to you and sort of holsters the wand.
I put it in the bag of holding.
And as you head back up, she locks the study back up and commands Rodic to stand to continue guarding the keep. As you head upstairs. Mm-hmm.
Did we ever iron out where we were gonna hide the key?
No.
Can we put the cool little box in the foundry? Like that's
Yeah.
that feels very dwarven.
Yeah. As you head outside, you kind of open the doors and you see kind of standing at the top of the well
No.
is Duga,
Oh, they got
The
out.
thick one?
the thick one. And that is where we're going to take our break.
Oh, we got out.
Oh.
Dang. Okay. I didn't think we might have combat this session, but we don't.
Doesn't look like he's just at the top.
Oofty.
I'm ready for
Did someone say wet mud?
We are going to take
Wet mud.
a tight 10-minute break. So grab yourself a snack, grab yourself a beverage, and we'll see you soon for part 2. Also, while you're on the break, don't forget to head on over, as long as you're over 18, to the website of our
And
wonderful
adventurous. If you're over 18 and you're not adventurous, it might not be for you.
and our friends at Orc.Style. You can use the code BWDND 2025 to get 20% off, like basically their entire website.
20% off? That's like 2 whole inches.
We'll see you after the break. Okay, bye.
A Senator's job is far from an easy one. The afterlife is broken, fractured by old magic, ancient pride, and promises never meant to be kept. For the dead to move on, their sins must be consumed, taken into another, and carried away. Atop the hill, a Vagrius manor awaits. rooted in rot, dressed in ivy. The Evagrius family lies scattered across cold stone and silk sheets, each bound by the sin that shaped their life. For a Sin Eater, each death is a question, each ritual a choice, forgiveness or damnation. Some rage against their fate, some beg, others, they welcome the silence, but none can pass on without the Sin Eater's hand. And the Sin Eater, they carry it all. Grief, regret, guilt, memory. The taste of what lingers. All in the pursuit of absolution.
I know that when I do pass along these notes, I will cease to be.
There comes a time in everyone's life where they must choose, weighing the options before them to help them carve a path ahead. These decisions are often fraught and complicated, especially when the allure of power sits just outside your grasp. What would you do if told that you were meant to change the world? Would you carry your title proud and strong? Would you eschew your role, shying away from your foretold purpose? And how do you do that if it means challenging everything you thought you knew about your morals, your heritage, and most of all, the way you love? With the great divine war just behind us, we find two mortals on the cusp of divinity, grappling with what it means to be truly human, deeply flawed beings in a deeply flawed world on the precipice of the unknown.
I'm Gina Susanna, and I'm playing Ever Halassian, and I'm not the God-Killer.
I'm Yanis Vessels, and I'm playing Rake, the Void in Flight, and I am not the God-Killer. Not yet.
This Blackwater D&D podcast series is Balance. My name is M. Carlson, and once again, I'll be your god, or your game master. While this game is still a duet, we've decided to expand our horizons and broaden the universe of our cradle, and we'll be welcoming new voices to our table as beloved characters throughout the story. This tale takes us back, long before the end of the universe, to a time where we begin to explore and understand old divine wounds that run so very deep, and what happens when love is caught in the middle. So bring your talons, your incense, and your family secrets, because you're going to need it. God-Killer Balance, sponsored by Hero Forge and Moonbeam, comes soon to wherever pods are cast. Until then, heretics, be safe.
When the world is in trouble and you don't know what to do, gotta
they call Blackwater, and they'll kick some ass for you. So pull up a chair because you're welcome at the table. Come watch us save the multiverse. So turn up the TV and come watch some D&D. Blackwater will roll some dice for you.
All right, so you head out of the keep, and you see kind of early morning in this kind of early morning light. Again, still overcast, but you see Duga kind of there, and just almost looks like he's waiting. He's kind of staring at the door.
Hey, Duga. Everybody, I got this. What are you doing up, bud?
Waiting for you.
Well, here I am. What can I do for you?
Are you bringing the others down?
He wants to know if anyone wants to go down the well.
Yes.
Yeah, but the fact that he got himself up is scaring me.
Yes, it's a very scary thing.
Blueberry.
Is it safe?
No. It turned this entire town into fish people.
You see Duvia's hand, like, is on the wand.
I would like put my hand out in front of. I would like, kind of put my hand in front of Duvia. It's okay, for now. Good instinct.
These creatures are very dangerous.
Yes, and they work for me, unfortunately.
I would recommend that some of us are going to go down there. I would recommend staying here where you feel it's safe. Don't go down there.
If that thing gets any closer to me, I'm going to kill it.
Hey, Duga. Buddy?
Yes.
You're making everyone nervous.
Weird vibe.
I need you to go back down the well, and I'll bring people down when they're ready, okay?
Make a persuasion check.
Oh my
Guidance.
god. Guidance, just kidding.
How we doing?
He's got Mary's blood in his
I will spend just 2 sorcery points to remember how to persuade people instead of just lying. Oh, that's good, that's good, that's good. 24.
Yes. And you watch as he, like, puts his hands over and he sort of slurps
No.
down in the well. And you hear the kind of...
We all slurp. That's what we do.
We all slurp down here.
Yeah. He's gonna stay down there, Duvia. Sorry about that.
Blueberry, you should be aware that you've never done this before, and there is no pressure to do so.
I want to do it.
Okay.
I want to be brave.
It's not even about being brave.
Oh.
You're already brave.
You're already brave. This is. It might show you something that you'll have. It'll give you maybe give you understanding something. It might show you something that scares you. It might show you something that you have absolutely no idea what it is. But it's the first time I did it, I was terrified, and it changed me as a person.
In a good way or a bad way? I don't like how long you're taking to answer that.
Jury's still out on that one.
Okay.
It's kind of both.
It's both.
It's good to know the things that it shows you, but it's also...
Hard to carry the burden.
Yes.
Yes, good. Well.
So there's.
This was like stunned.
But the thing is, if
You
you
guys still need me.
if you go
Oh,
down
don't
there,
go away again.
if you go down there, those beings are gonna expect you to do it.
Okay.
And so I would make the decision before you go down. You're not missing nothing if you don't do it.
Or I'm missing everything.
There's no way to tell right now. We don't have that information.
Have you ever spent time with people who like to do drugs?
No.
No, never mind.
The thing is, is also I think we're all very. Maybe I won't speak for everyone. I'll speak for myself. I'm protective of you because. Not that you can't protect yourself, but there's something that we know that we can't tell you. And we've heard something that we can't tell you. Because we don't.
You guys are keeping
No, we're not.
secrets from me?
No, you know everything about it except what it's called.
Here's what I would say. We have been cured of a curse.
Oh.
And that was before you came along, and so we know how to spread the curse, and it's by talking about a certain something.
And you're scared that I'm going to spread a curse.
The thing that creates the curse is down in the well.
And when you are inflicted by the curse, you can't help but spread the curse. You're compelled to. So we were cured of this, but
We can probably cure it, but
we could probably cure it again. But
And how will I catch this curse? Will they just cure it?
if you hear us say a certain thing,
Oh.
and the more we talk about it,
the higher the
more
likelihood
we might
there
slip
is.
up. So we
Yeah.
should
Did we
probably
say-
lock
Stop
that
now.
down.
Stop right now.
Okay.
And we would well, you're okay. We tell you everything.
I just hope she doesn't hear it in the vision.
Yeah, me too.
But that's not our.
We can't control that.
We can't control that.
All right. Well,
What you will see when you're down there is memory.
Okay.
And it may change your understanding of generally your family.
Well, my mom died and my dad did his best, so
we might learn something about your mother.
I'd like to know some more about her because he was pretty sad when she died.
Yeah, I can tell you it'll do that.
And it sounds like your mind's made up.
Yeah, I'm going.
Yes, let's go touch that goo.
Should we ask Adam if he
I'll
wants to
come
touch
down to be a spotter.
I think he said he didn't want to touch the
No, he
curse.
says he didn't care.
He didn't care.
Oh.
Well, I want to know.
Should we
what
like
this is.
dunk his jaw?
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
dunk
let's
the
dunk
jar.
the jar.
You dunk the jar.
And then we'll see if it works in a couple of weeks when he's back.
We can take
Maybe
off.
you'll get it now. I don't know.
Well, his cork is kind of.
Oh, we'll
We-
pour him in the
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Ghost cork.
And there's room
Shake
in
it
there.
up.
I noticed
Yeah,
it's
shake
not full.
Yes, we'll
So,
fill
like,
it with goo.
We can, sort of mix
So-
those two.
Don't you
His
think if we
soul-
open it, his soul would escape?
Ooh.
Yeah, no.
But
That
we
might,
don't know
that's
where
too
to go.
dangerous.
Not if we
could
do
be
it
a
so
lost
quick.
soul.
Not if it's like.
Souls are pretty fast. They're
Underwater.
basically-
Second roll for soul.
I look at
We
Duvia.
hold it upside down. We uncork it.
You're
Shove goo in. Kind of stick.
Mark.
Yes.
I kind of like.
Yes.
We should tell Duvia that her body's down there.
Oh, fuck.
We don't have to take her down there.
Nope.
Can't hear this.
Nope. But
Yep.
we should tell her that her body's down there. She's been so kind and gracious to us.
Yes. Yes. Duvia, trust me, I understand how, just how awful this whole thing is, but we are choosing to go down there to engage with the bastard, and you should know that what is left of your body is down there as well.
I suspected as much. When you're done down there, I think I have to kill them.
All of them?
I think they have to die. For this
Okay.
place to be safe, they have to die.
I think that's reasonable.
I think, can we help?
Oh, yeah, no, we're not letting Esper do it on his own.
All right, perfect. We'll help.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, not.
Yeah, fair. Square play.
All right,
Deal.
great. Well, when you're done, come back up and I'll have an idea.
Oh,
Copy that.
all right.
So we go
Touch that goop.
down
It's gonna be easy.
the well.
How do we go down?
We climb down.
We do not slurp.
Are you gonna come down on my broom?
Well, I can fly.
I can
so
fly too.
I do schlorp.
Get on my broom.
can
I
slurp
hop on.
Is it just a straight pit?
Yeah, it's a very
But we don't wanna
sided.
touch
Okay,
the water at the bottom, right?
I
You wanna
activate
touch
my ring of feather fall and jump down.
Yep, okay.
That I always forget that I have.
Wow, that's such a good ring.
Okay.
It's a great ring.
You head down and you see the three of them this time. Duvia's body has come out as well, as they all kind of stand around the basin, kind of like arms extended as if kind of beckoning you.
You want to go first?
Oh, we're gonna rock, paper, scissors for it.
No, you
You
can
go first.
You can just go.
Do you just go and touch it?
No, I went to rock paper scissors.
Oh,
Okay, rock, paper, scissors for it.
I know I'm scared. You go first.
All right, I'll go first.
No, you can go. You can go first. I don't mind.
We can
Do you
wait.
guys not like rock, paper, scissors? Do I need to pick a different game next time?
We just don't. I
Yeah.
don't think we're fussed about the order.
Hawk,
There's
hen,
never been like
hammock.
no one has an advantage going first.
Who beats what?
Let me think about it.
Okay. You devise the game while I touch the goop.
Okay.
This is gonna walk up to the basin,
Okay.
and I think that a lot of the times that we've come across these basins and we've interacted with this goo, it's been a real sort of like, we come in at a sort of a disadvantage in the sense that, I can say it now because we're not in character, but Harkoon essentially just like dictates everything about the interaction. But I feel like with the time we spent with Harkoon, when Mark was tucked away and that kind of thing, I feel like, and the interactions that Thistle's had with him, I think he feels that there's a bit more of like a relationship there now. So the power dynamic isn't quite so mysterious. There isn't this like, he's a being, like he's humanized him in a way in that interaction. And I think Thistle comes into this basin with more intention about specifically wanting to be shown something that's like very useful and tactile to the things that he has going on. And it's not that the things that he's been shown before haven't been useful, it's just it's been like a real grab bag of things. Yeah. So I think just for whatever that means in terms of the interaction, I think he comes into it with a sense of more of like, I'm meeting someone toe to toe rather than with a hand out. Yeah. And so he, rather than just putting his hand in the basin, I think he sort of tries to grab the goo and sort of almost like steer that initial dip in.
Yeah.
Exert his will over it.
You feel as you kind of put your hands in, you feel the hands of Duga and Duvia. They gently kind of push you forward into the goo, so you are submerged. As your vision kind of shifts, and you feel the wind blowing violently as you like at your back, as you stand on a hill. You can see the land before you is scarred by battle. There's fires in the distance, and the smell of death is everywhere. You look over your shoulder. The remnant force. Goliaths, giants, satyrs, humans, elves, centaur, diaboli, battered, bloody, and facing the march of the First Legion. They're undisciplined, but make up for it in their vast numbers. You can see this undisciplined legion just lurching forward like a tsunami swallowing the land, and you can feel the anxiety building behind you as certain death approaches. You place your hands in the earth as you feel the heartbeat. The remnants race forward with a primal war cry erupting as they face their death with courage. And then you feel the movement of the earth beneath you. A tremble at first as the heartbeat begins to intensify, and you see the cracks, tiny at first, as the pounding heart rises through the dirt. The sound builds like thunder in your ears as the remnant screams pierce the air, and as the throngs of undead lurch forward, their mouths bloody and hungry, make their final push, racing with terrifying speed. The wind stops. In the eye of the storm, as time dilates, the heart pierces through the dirt, melding into your chest as you drive your fists down, and the sound of the continent being sundered in two overwhelms every soul. A moment of nature's destructive power as the dead begin to drop from sight. The land beneath them tearing away as the ocean on either side of the continent rushes with such force it pulverizes the dead soldiers to a pulp. The remnants stand in total awe as the ground beneath them rises, holding them safely away from the destruction. You collapse as the wind blows once more against your face, and the wood around your chest falls away broken. You feel your life slip into the ether as your body returns to its home, and your soul passes on.
May I try something in this vision?
Sure.
in that moment where I've fallen to my knees at the edge of this newly created rift, as Thistle has come into this with a sort of more intention, is there any way that I can try to see the reflection of who I'm in the water?
As your head drifts, you see a dwarven face. Moss-like beard and hair, tinged green. A beautiful but tattered woven green cloak. And you know instinctively who you are. You are the mythical dwarf who created the divide, who tore the continent in two.
We have heard his name somewhere.
I'll ask Duvia.
As you come out of it,
And I think as I come out of it, instead of walking away like I have previously from these interactions, I think Thistle will take a moment to sort of give thanks to Harkoon for sharing this information. And I think his whole sort of like feeling and attitude towards this process has changed the more he's learned about Harkoon, and he's now sort of realizing that even though there might be ulterior motives in how he's trying to consolidate memories are obviously very important, and the fact that he's choosing to share this important memory and try to like give information that's needed, I think that's not lost on Thistle anymore. And I think he sort of just takes a moment to sort of give thanks to Harkoon for essentially giving something that he's so eager to keep for himself. And then he'll come back to the group.
Okay.
Yes, that was very interesting and enlightening. I think we can share once.
Yeah.
Once we're all done, but this is, I think what we're all going to find here is very pertinent to where we are and what we have to face in the upcoming days.
Okay. I look between Miri and Blueberry. Okay. You want to go? Yeah, I can go.
If you want to.
Okay. I think Shy, seeing Thistle, have taken a moment. I was thinking about this before you said it, and so it feels right, I think. I know there's been talk of Harkoon's grudge with Estitia, and I am aware of my ties to Estitia even tangentially. So I think Shy takes a moment of stillness to remember what it felt like to be realigned. And because I think there's a curiosity there of like, will this give me information about that? And so if that's, I remember like the feeling of what it felt like to, that things fell into place. And I go into it with that.
all right. As you begin to kind of move forward, you feel those hands gently pushing you into the goo. As your body touches the liquid, you tumble forward, spinning through water. You feel your legs burning as you kick. Keep formation. You catch the eye of a soldier next to you, Altheon. His purple frills are tucked under his bronze helm, a look of cold determination. Steel yourself. She is with us, you think. You lock your arms close and your spear held close, keeping you streamlined. The mark of Estitia carved into the bone as you hear a low pulse radiate through the water. Dive! 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 You hear shouted through the ranks as the entire force begins to dive. Thousands upon thousands dive towards the darkness. Your jaw clenches as the water gets darker and your bioluminescence begins to spring to life. Your eyes begin to adjust to the light as the deep water gets colder, and you search the depths looking for it. You see the soldiers ahead of you suddenly slow down. Before you're able to slow yourself down, you hit it. The water gets much thicker and warmer. It's like swimming through syrup. Your gills struggle to adjust as you try to slow your breathing, and others collide with the strange liquid as you reel about looking for it. And then you start to see something. Beneath you, reflections of eyes catching the bioluminescence, reflecting a soft reddish glow. Always three, always stacked vertically. You brace yourself as strange creatures writhe through the liquid from below, and a sudden calm washes over you. The muffled sounds drop away as you hear a voice in your head. You try and hide the pain. You try and hide the pain you live with by inflicting it on others. This weakness holds you back. I see your pain, raising your brother, neglectful parents. I can see you in totality. Only I understand. I will show you how to never feel pain again.
Does it feel like he's talking to this person, or is he talking to me?
Your body relaxes, and you begin to blissfully sink into the muck below, swallowing and gulping down the liquid as you go. As you come back to.
As I was swimming down, did I have any sense of where we were? Water elemental plane, I'm assuming?
You assume it was all water, but you're not sure.
Did the armor look older or the same?
It did. It looked, it had kind of almost like a classical nature to it. It's not armor you'd ever seen before.
Right.
But
not similar to any of the guard or any of the soldiers that we saw in Elucia.
there was maybe elements that were somewhat similar. And all bronze and bone.
Bronze and bone. Okay. I think Shy comes out of that. Just like you see the like cogs turning as she tries to piece together the information.
There is an unease you feel.
Especially because it felt like Harkoon was talking to me, not the person I was inhabiting. I don't like that very much. Okay. And I kind of take a step back and fast do one today. Talk about it later.
Okay. Do you want to go next, Blueberry? Yeah. You got this.
Blueberry, it has witnessed everybody be kind of weird after their visions, and then she warms up her fingers, stretches them, her short, stubby fingers, not unlike mine, and she touches the goo.
All right. And again, once you see the creatures kind of push you forward into it. As your skin touches the goo, you feel your feet heavy like iron as they trudge through the desolate landscape. It's dim and an eerie fog moves over the sickly gray land. It is silent. You stop, closing your eyes as you strain to hear her. Hear anything. A muffled scream over the ridge, and you snap, too, as a surge of adrenaline pulses through you and you crest the hill. You see her. Viola, a woman clad in grimy plate armor. She's been bound, gagged, and being pulled by 4 ghouls into a tunnel that rises from the earth with fragments of large bones lining the top like a mouth. You slide down, and as you spin your halberd over your head before slamming it down next to Viola, who looks at you, tears streaming down her face. As radiant energy pulses out and 4 ethereal priestesses leap out, cutting down the ghouls. You reach down and tear back the gag as Viola shouts, "Xanthopy, run!" "I'm not going anywhere without you, love." The words spill from your mouth. You cut the binds and lift her up. She grabs her sword from her waist and spins around, driving it into a ghoul leaping for you both. The ghouls lay strewn about you, slain, as the priestess returns your halberd. We have to run. You nod as you both turn and begin to run up the hill. You hear drums begin to sound from somewhere deep within the tunnel. You crest the hill once more as a fog swirls around you and you feel a sudden sharp pain driving through your midsection. A long spear raises you up as wide skeletal black wings extend in front of you. Viola screams, "Zazimus, you bastard!" As she raises her sword to swing, a swift kick sends her tumbling down the hill towards the tunnel. You slide down the shaft of the spear as you feel the life draining from you, and you're met with a horrifying sight of a ghoulish toothed beak. Your hands begin to burn with a radiant energy as you place one hand on your chest and point the other toward Viola. And everything goes white. As you come to.
Blueberry, having just kind of experienced being killed, kind of takes it all in. She earnestly was like, "That was terrifying, but I handled it.
You do great."
And it wasn't as personal as I was scared it was going to be." And she starts backing out, but she wants to fly shy back up, so she stands in a corner. Oh no! Wait, no, you've already left.
No, we're here.
Oh,
We're
we're
still
all
down
here.
here.
Yeah. So I just stand in a corner, thinking.
All right. Well, that leaves me. So Yuri walks over and.
Okay. As you do again, you feel those hands kind of push your face forward. As your body hits the liquid, you fall flat on your face. A familiar pain, but still humiliating. You stand and brush yourself off as you look at the delegates around you. The other clerics look away, some trying not to laugh, some embarrassed for you. All too familiar as you collect yourself once more and move towards a seat that has been set out for you at the table. As you sit back, the leg of the chair buckles. Off kilter from a crack in the floor, it snaps as you collapse again onto the ground, slamming your tailbone. You wince, but retain your composure. "My lady," an elder cleric rises. His large wings surround you as you collect yourself, and he helps you up. He bows his toothed bill. "Hecesius, shadow of Nixol. Hakis, get the lady another chair." "Yes, father." You see a younger man, the spitting image of his father, black and dark gray feathers, piercing green eyes, and a fearsome bill. Unlike his slender father, he is muscular, built like a soldier. He quickly slides a new chair over as the other clerics look to each other. An older Drakenweir woman smiles at you. We are so grateful to be honored by your presence. She pauses and stumbles over her words, embarrassed. I do not know what to call the lady, the representative of the lady of misfortune. I don't know what that is called. I apologize. Her name is Nadari. And those who speak of misfortune only invite it upon themselves. The words drift out. You may call me Daiko, the Edge of Ruin. Of course, Lady Daiko. I did not say lady. Of course. Apologies, Daiko. We have been brought together by our gods and goddesses. Divine will has brought us here to seal the divide and to stop the dead from leaving. We were all told or given signs that Nadari was necessary to complete this task. That is why we sought you out. It was a difficult task and has proven very hard to find any followers of Nadari. It seems many folks give her offerings, but none seem keen on worship. There is only ever one devotee, the one who Nadari looks upon to gauge the scales of all mortals. For all mortals walk the edge of ruin with every breath. You see a large minotaur wearing a woven tunic and wooden bead necklace shift uneasily in his seat, clearly shaken by this bit of wisdom. By trapping the dead and bringing misfortune to rest, by trapping the dead and bringing fortune to the rest of Terrace, you bring a terrible misfortune to the living who remain here. It is the least worst option. Sacrifice the few to save the many. The Pelagornis looks solemnly. It will be a fight that we shall all partake in, to be sure. We are not abandoning the living here. And what of the dead? If they are trapped, they will never know rest. A priestess looks across to you. She pulls back her dusky green hood, a tiara with a square opal, carved with several musical notes, catches the light. Their fate was sealed when they succumbed to the hunger. Rest was never an option. You are the final thread. Without you, there is no stopping the hunger from consuming the world. I must consult Nadari. I will find you all at sunset. You rise and turn, striding out of the room past the other delegates. A Goliath with mottled gray skin and a large stone wolf pendant adorning her neck. A heavily pierced dwarven man with a flat-top haircut and perfectly braided beard, his shield leaning against the chair beside you. You can see that familiar half-shield with the road. And a half-elf with dark skin and flowers woven into their half-shaved head. Next to them, a boar sits patiently, whose fur looks like moss. You see a clamshell charm with a painted swirl dangling from a bracelet. You continue to stride out, and your ankle buckles, and you fall down the stairs. As you come to.
I think Mary falls over as she
right on your tailbone.
Collapses, lands in her butt. Oh, okay. Wow. All right. I'm good. I'm okay.
All right, well, should we dip the jar and then
Yeah, I'll do it.
peace out?
I'll do it.
Guess we'll find out.
Take Esper's soul jar. Careful not to touch the goo again myself. And it into the liquid.
You lower it into the liquid, and you see it kind of swirl as you all see the vision in the liquid.
Fun.
What?
Oh.
You hear it as if hearing it through Esper's voice. In your heads. I'm not back.
You gotta do it. You set yourself up, bud.
Absolutely want to do it.
No.
You feel
You've tried that before.
a cool breeze on your face as you step into the shallow water of a low tide, grabbing the corners of the net as you drag it in. The air is cold and crisp. The sun dips behind a cloud and you feel your net catch on something. You pull a bit harder, trying to see what is caught in the water. You wade a bit deeper. And then you see it. Some fabric floating at the surface as you realize it is a person. You reach down into the water and take a hold of an arm, and you pull the tall figure from the water. You drag this thing onto the beach, huffing and puffing as you sit down on a log to catch your breath. You get a little better look at this person. Tall, very tall, maybe 11 feet tall. Wearing a tailored coat in a style you've never seen before. The skin is pale like porcelain. The face a bit gaunt. A bit strange to you because you've seen dead bodies in water before, and it was bloated, horrid. This person seems almost preserved. Its head slightly elongated and the mouth hangs open. The lips are slightly receded, making the teeth look very long. You can see a wound on the back, a tear in the coat like a knife. You realize it has something clutched in its hand, the one you weren't pulling. You walk over to try and pry it out. And as you grasp the long bony fingers, pulling them back, you feel the tension of rigor mortis. And you can see now it has an hourglass, or rather, half an hourglass, cracked right in the middle. It is clutching the bottom of a broken hourglass. You feel a hand wrap around the back of your neck as your blood runs cold. Where am I? Your head turns to see the pale face, the irises of its golden eyes swirling like sand. You're on the north coast of Tiranock. You stammer in fear as the hand draws you closer. I'm so sorry, I thought you were dead. I cannot die, child. Do not be afraid. The figure relaxes its grip as you scramble back to the log. The figure pushes itself up onto its hands and knees and starts to crawl towards you before it spasms, arching its back as it retches a silvery bile. You recoil in terror and disgust. Scrambling over the log, you feel the hand once again grab your leg, and this time it wrenches you down into the sand, moving with an alarming speed. It kneels over you, its face gazing down on you, its eyes leaking golden sand and drool dripping from its mouth. I feel such a hunger, my child. Please, won't you feed me? I have saltfish here in my bag. You pull the saltfish out from your bag, holding it between you and this horrid thing. This food is merely a drop in an ocean. But you, the light inside you, perhaps will sate me. You feel the hand push down on your chest with such force you hear the cracking of ribs, and you begin to scream, I am so very hungry. As your vision is filled with the horrifying mouth bearing down on you.
Oh my god.
What? Die.
I'm guessing Rock was what they called the
so
time
scary.
before it was the.
I have so many thoughts.
Well,
Wow.
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 That was. I have no point of reference as Thistle for any of that.
I like take the jar out and like shake it off to make sure there's no extra goo on it.
I press the digitate the goo
Thank you.
away.
Nice.
We should go.
Yeah, let me give me 1 second. Let me just consult with the man, and then we'll talk to my associates here. I would like, knowing that one can't goo twice at the same basin, I would like to stand over the basin and try my old communing ritual with Big H, which is where I cast Phantasmal Force on myself, and I would like to create the vision of him, like, as I'm looking into this basin, he's on the other side of it, as if looking through perhaps a cloudy pane of glass.
As you do that, you see the goo kind of shift as you look through, as if almost looking through a window, and you see the face of Harkoon. But it starts to change. You see the face itself takes on almost a kind of scowl, which is strange. As you've seen this creature, you've never really seen a lot of facial emoting from it, but it seems more malevolent. And you see the eyes tinged with red. Mark.
You look different.
I feel different.
What's happening, mate?
So much was taken from me, Mark. So much was in my control. I had been robbed of the power I wielded.
Hey, mate, can I ask you a question?
Of course.
Do you like me?
I appreciate you, Mark.
Yeah, no, that was silly.
I am grateful to you, and I will never forget what you have done for me.
You remember my granddad, right? He was born rich, like me, like my dad. But he always felt that he was snubbed, and that was tough. And that, not that we talked about it much, but that made him hard to be around. And I think that's why my dad wasn't really close with his dad, because he wasn't really looking at what he had, which was a lot. He was always talking about what he didn't have and the things that he wanted. And I agree, things were taken from you. But I need you to focus on what you have right now and what we could have together.
Of course, Mark. I am sorry if I sound
Mate, everyone I talk to wants you dead. Everyone wants you not to exist. And I have to argue for you everywhere I go. Because I think you could be good. I think memory is good. And you make it really hard, mate.
These things, these parts of me, it's not as if I am seeking out things I did not have before. These were me. These are me. Pieces of myself, robbed and stripped away. My identity. My totality, Mark.
Do you... look, I guess I don't know what it's like to have pieces of you taken away. Not exactly, at least, but the you that was pissed off everything in existence. I guess I just wonder if you want to be that again, or if, I don't know, there's maybe something we can do.
Mark, I remembered why the gods were afraid of me. It's not because I knew their downfall. It's because I could give people what they wanted. I could see them in their totality. Everything that brought them to being, everything they are. And I could give them what they wanted. Didn't need the gods. They only needed to remember.
Do you feel like you can see me in my totality?
Not yet. I know there are parts of yourself that you keep from me, and I do not pry. Because that is what you need.
Is it going to be a big deal if I let the dwarf upstairs living in my friend kill your things?
I cannot stop you.
No, but I mean, like, as like a courtesy to you, does that like hurt you?
I have gotten what I need from this place.
Okay.
They merely live to serve me.
Okay. All right.
Now that we have touched this basin, I can eliminate them if you like.
If you could make it so that, like, they didn't kill any of us, that'd be great. I think she needs to, like, get it out of her system. I think it's for her, you know?
Very well.
But you can make, like, a show of it if you want.
Very well.
Okay, yeah, okay. Okay, just wait. Okay, just wait. Okay, good talk, good talk, good talk. Fuck. Okay, yeah, we're good, everybody. Duvia?
Duvia.
Deja vuya. We're gonna go up, because Duvia, you can count. There's one of our party missing. We're gonna bring them back down. They just want to make sure we did it and it was safe.
Good.
Yeah, I thought you'd like that. All right, everybody, up the hole.
Yeah.
Up the hole.
Go up. Thistle will need a way up, I think.
I'll just climb.
Oh, you can get on my broom.
There's a rope, too.
All of us. Oh, yeah.
I've got options.
you kind of scale out of there as Duvia is kind of pacing the courtyard.
We're all good.
Right. Call them to come to the well.
Oh, shit. All right. Fellas.
And you watch as she puts her wand down as this kind of stream of like yellowy green vapor starts to like come down the tube and surround them as this like cloud kill just begins to down into there as you hear this kind of awful retching from down below. As they start to climb the walls, you can hear them kind of like retching and gagging as they're going, as like Duvia seems to be taking great pleasure in this. As they get out onto the edge of the well, you see them like kind of scrambling over each other. You watch as Duga like rips Duvia away and like tears at her back as she kind of spills out, the kind of smallest one. As you see them retching away, you watch as their skin starts to peel apart, as their bones inside start to pierce through. You see them scrambling towards you, looking very angry and upset and hostile, as you watch as each eye explodes in sequence. As they fall down onto the ground around you, as goo just drains out of them, as they become this kind of desiccated corpse. You all see Mark's third eye close. And that's where we're going to end it tonight.
Oh my god.
You're gonna need to keep that book open.
Jesus.
Hey Jess, if people want to
Come hear us dish about all this.
yeah, where do we do that?
Yeah, well, we are going to, as soon as we turn off these cameras, we are going to turn them back on and film a Chatwater, which is the show where we talk about everything that just happened.
Scream.
We're going to talk about lore.
This one has to be a little extra long.
It's going to be really good. We have a lot to talk about.
We've got time.
Find more about that by typing !Patreon in the chat. Usually drops the Wednesday afterwards, and you can find out what happened.
It will drop this
What we think.
Wednesday. It'll drop alongside a Lord Gems with M, filmed from my house where I pull a bunch of stuff out of a hat and dish some lore. This one is a juicy
This
week.
is going to be so juicy.
It's a juicy week for the lore. The lore girlies are thriving. If you wanna get access to all of the Live Laugh Lore, I need that on a shirt. TM. If I
For me.
just for you,
I'm gonna royalty that.
Royalty that
To
right now.
Blackwater.
If you want to come get involved with all of the good extra lore stuff, you can find everything over at our Patreon, patreon.com/BlackwaterDnD. There's gonna be lots of good stuff on there. I'm gonna post, I'm gonna probably have a world building episode at some point. I would love to world build with some folks about Ink and talk to you guys about the game. I'm very excited to build characters and play all that stuff coming up, which will be for the entire month of November. Huge thanks to Bookworm Games for sponsoring that. And speaking of sponsors, a huge thank you to our wonderful sponsors, Orc.Style. Please head on over to Orc.Style. It's not Orc.Style.com. It's Orc.Style, which will take, and you can go to Orc.Style/BlackwaterDnD, and that will take you to our partner link through the website if you use the code at checkout. I'll put the code in the chat right now, and it's also down below in the YouTube video. For the entire month of Orctober, you can get 20% off basically the entire website. That's basically the entire website, even the stuff that's
Including the fun stuff.
Including the extra fun stuff. It is an 18+ website. It is an 18+ website, so as all thing adventurous, please peruse responsibly. We're gonna go raid someone awesome, so please stick around for that and put your thumbs up. Sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't even have a good one. I was gonna be like, sometimes it's like when you stare into the void, like sometimes you try and touch the goo, but the goo touches you. I don't know.
When you've been stuck in a jar for a long, long time, sometimes you just need to get out and
Touch the goo! Have a good night, everyone.